Hello, hello, hello. Hello. It's just silence right now. Because I'm waiting to do something for. I have an idea for something to do. Well, we can play some other music while I wait for that, I guess. As we wait. Cool. Yes, I'm live. And I'm glad you're here because there was something I wanted to show up. I wanted to do this because it was something funny. So, you know what we're doing tonight. Actually, you don't because it's a black screen right now, but here's what we're playing tonight.
It's up to you, is Nancy Drew.
Not Nancy Drew. That ship has sailed. It totally did. So now we're just saying, screw you. JackBox wins. Don't look at me. I have no idea. So we're starting with Fathom, because I can. Fortunately, you didn't know Jack is a two-player game, so we can have some fun with that while we wait. Oh my gosh, it's been so long since we've done a JackBox stream. I'm glad we're back. It's been too long. Now let's go ahead and get going.
You've tried other...
I don't care.
Some critics say BingePipe isn't a real streaming service, it's just a framing device for a video game. These critics are entitled to their opinions and their privacy, so don't go looking for them. They're fine. Looking to become a professional live streamer? It's never been easier thanks to the BingePipe Streamer program. Just listen to these satisfied streamers.
I couldn't believe how easy it was to stream with BingePipe.
It was like super easy to get started.
There was almost no setup.
There's literally no setup.
No complicated sign-up process, you just click a button and stream.
Sometimes I was streaming without even clicking the button.
I'm not totally sure what that button does, actually.
I started out just streaming games, but now I can't stop streaming.
BingePipe expected a bit more gratitude for presenting You Don't Know Jack. BingePipe, apathy and entropy.
Hello, I'm Cookie Masterson, and as a child I was bitten by a radioactive trivia host. Then my uncle died, so I have to do this. Either there's two of you, or my double vision is back. Okay, what are we waiting for?
Time for question one.
First on the docket, rear-ended by good intentions. You know that coexist bumper sticker all your well-meaning friends slap on their $80,000 SUVs? Sure you do. What's the O in the coexist bumper sticker? Earth, a peace sign, a yin-yang symbol, or nothing, it's just an O. And how do we do? The O in coexist is represented by a peace sign. And where is the flying spaghetti monster on this so-called symbol of inclusion? It's the perfect exclamation point.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
How about this one? Infectious beats. If Cardi B, the rapper behind hit song Bodak Yellow, contracts Bodak Yellow fever, how does Cardi B? Cardi B jaundiced, Cardi B hyperactive, Cardi B craving potassium, or Cardi B covered in buboes? Let's see who got it. Then it would be Bodak bubonic plague. Jaundice is the yellowing of the skin and eyes, and that's a major symptom of yellow fever. Cardi, be my friend. Please. Cookie, be lonely.
Why don't we do it with three?
It's time for Black Windshield. But don't trust your smartphone because it's a dis or dat. I'm gonna list off 7 titles, and for each one, you tell me if it's an episode of Black Mirror, you know, the depressing sci-fi anthology show about the internet, or an old driver's education film. Answer quick, you'll only have a few seconds to choose between Black Mirror or Driver's Ed. And you're both doing this together, so pay attention. Ready? Let's go. Options to live. Be right back. Nosedive. Safety or slaughter. Last date. Metalhead. Anatomy of an accident. Hey, let's hear it for lucky guesses. But player 1, you really boned up that dis or dat.
Binge pipe hurts when you hurt.
Looks like it's screw time.
That is the truth, Cookie. Using the screw makes it...
Guess you need to be somewhere, is that it? Okay.
We care enough so you don't leave us.
You're my question for forevermore. I love you, my question for.
There is no hiding from for sure. Celebrities are just like us. They love cloaking themselves in garlands of animal fur for fancy winter parties. Which celeb is not wearing a member of the mustelid family? Pink in mink, Vin Diesel wrapped in weasel, Cindy Sherman wearing ermine, or Ghostface Killah in chinchilla? Okay, what'd you pick? Weasels, minks, and ermine all belong to the mustelid family, while a chinchilla is a rodent. Just a friendly reminder that if you turn your ferret into a coat, it's irreversible. I wish someone had told me that 20 minutes ago. Here's one I like to call Octopus Coffee, Queen Elizabeth, or Frankenstein.
Octopus, coffee, Queen Elizabeth, or Frankenstein. The doctor, that is.
Banned from Sweden for 30 years. Octopus, Coffee, Queen Elizabeth, or Frankenstein? What'd you guys pick? Close-ish. The Swedish king Gustav III hated coffee and had it banned from his country in the 18th century. Round 1 is dead to me. Let's see who's cheating.
Currently, player 2 is in the lead. Player 1, on the other hand, Wow, you are really doing it. Poorly. The data we have acquired demonstrates a need for an additional screw.
Round 2 screws have crazier effects. Plus, they earn you a bigger bonus for each player that gets the question wrong. So don't be shy about using that thing. Player 2, your only hope is to answer quick before player 1 has time to screw. Oh, and did I mention all the money's doubled in round 2?
You can take that to the bank.
6 trombones is not a parade.
Behold, south by south north. Which of these southern points is farthest north? The southern tip of South Korea, the southern tip of South Dakota, the southern tip of southern Ontario, or the southern tip of South Wales? Oh, look out. You got hit by a screw, player 2. Get ready to stand on your head. Hope you like what you picked. The south of South Wales is the farthest north of all these southern points. This type of directional confusion is what we do west.
Mon béret a rétréci. 7.
Let's try, I accidentally joined the Navy. Which of these headlines is just straight up clickbait? You won't believe what this shirtless sailor calls a torpedo. I'm single and call nautical miles the craziest things. I'm waiting for you to give a nickname. Who picked what? Excuse me. Here's what you meant to pick. In the US military, kilometers are nicknamed clicks. I had to remain 3 clicks away from the cool cliques in high school because we didn't click.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of 8.
Coming up, tiny handkerchief. And chest strut fits lime floor.
It's time for a
Delicious film.
Get those typing fingers ready because the longer you take, the less money you make. Okay, get ready. Look at this gibberish phrase and tell me what famous movie quote it rhymes with. Hey, a horse flea tissue. And pay no attention to that punctuation. Which side are you on? The dark or the light? Man, these space fights are intense. Let's make sense of this, shall we? Let's get on with it, shall we? Why not try disemboweled? Which of these serial killers was executed by a literal game of hangman in 1896? John Wayne Gacy, son of Am, Jack the Ripper, or Holmes? So who got it? You choked. The letter missing is H, and H.H. Holmes was hung in 1896 for killing somewhere between 20 and 200 people. I once applied to be an executioner's assistant back when I was desperate for work, but apparently beggars can't be noosers.
Sabes que es lindo, yes, perritos.
Next up, Parks and Rec. If the cast of Parks and Rec became tour guides, what would it sound like when Aubrey Plaza passed the Plaza Mayor? To our left is a Dallas meeting ground for losers. This is a Mexico City hotspot, or whatever. Founded in Who Cares, here's a Venice Plaza. Or, this Madrid square is a perfect place to die. I love this part. Plaza Mayor is a popular public space in Madrid. But if you prefer colder temperatures, you could go on an Amy Polar expedition. You made it to the attack. Oh, I'm sorry, I was hosting the game. How stupid of me. Here's your clue. That's jargon to my ears. I hope you all know what I'm talking about. Good luck. Player 2 wins! Excellent job, Player 2. In your golden years, you can look back on this as your greatest success. Just try to forget this next part.
You don't know Jack!
Enjoy this exclusive behind-the-scenes content from You Don't Know Jack.
Hi, I'm and I wrote the hangman question about serial killers from this episode, and most other serial killer trivia in this game. Also, I'm the author of several serial killer essays for online channels that are blocked at this point. I often read up on serial killers to prepare for trivia writing, dinner conversation, or wedding toast. I cosplay as villains. Dissemble me no more. Tear up the planks. Here is the beating of his hideous heart.
Thank you for joining us for this Binge Pipe bonus content. Binge Pipe is proud to be voted number 1, 137th in customer service.
I'm insufferable.
I'm just some dude that still has his old roommate's password.
I'm gonna live forever.
We are Binge Pipe! The following Binge Pipe content is sponsored by Bob's Shoes. Not only are Bob's Shoes one of the most comfortable pairs of shoes you'll ever own, but for every pair we sell, we donate another pair to kids in need. But if you return a pair, we take a pair away from a kid in need. Bob's Shoes. You better order the right size.
Ring, 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 ring. Hi, it's me, Evan Jacover. You might remember me from Evan Jacover, Best Friend for Hire. Well, as it turns out, there's not a lot of money in the friendship business, so that's why I've decided to rebrand myself. Today, I'm proud to introduce my new business venture, Evan Jacover, Bad Boy for Hire. Does your classroom need someone in the back of the room to scoff at the teacher while resting their legs on a desk and wearing sunglasses? Is your party missing a mysterious and stoic stranger smoking in the corner? I might cough up a storm, but I'm up for the task. Does your small town need a lovable
Binge Pipe is totally freaking pumped to present You Don't Know Jack. Binge Pipe. Like and share?
Hey, Cookie Masterson here. What's black and white and red all over? Please tell me it's getting closer and I'm not wearing my glasses. With numbers like this, we're bound to have at least one survivor. Tell our story. All right, here we go.
Time for question 1.
First up, life is cheap. Someone left this package on my desk that's just labeled chicks. That means all the baby birds inside are male, female, both male and female, or not chickens. Let's see how that shook out. Chick is a gender-neutral term, although young female chickens are called pullets. So if someone says they're going cruising for chicks, they are actually very open-minded.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Introducing soup, there it is. Using the correct pronunciation of this dish, which I'm not going to say now because it would give it away, what would be a good yet terrible name for a Vietnamese restaurant? Faux shizzle, the Po House, forget about it, or a good old-fashioned Ho Down? So what'd you pick? Po no! Oh no! This delicious soup is pronounced pho. If that name's taken, you could call your restaurant Go Pho Yourself.
Why don't we do it for free?
Up next, Trolls will be Trolls 2. And oh my god, it's this or that! I'm going to read off 7 things, and for each one, tell me if it describes the 2016 children's cartoon Trolls, the 1990 horror film Troll 2, or both. Don't think too hard. I'm only giving you a few seconds to decide between Trolls for kids, Troll 2, horror, or both. And you're all doing this together, so pay attention. Okay, let's do it. Has a character named Branch. Includes the Lionel Richie song, Hello. Villains want to eat the heroes. Grandparent comes back as a ghost. Has a message about vegetarianism. Includes song The Witch of Popcorn. Has trolls in it. Well, that was mostly miserable. But player 3, you couldn't have done much worse.
Dissatisfaction has been noted.
Sounds like it's screw time.
Haha, that's correct, Binge Pipe employee Cookie Masterson. Using the screw makes it harder for all the other players to answer in a variety of pleasurable ways. And you'll receive a monetary bonus for anyone who answers incorrectly.
Great, thanks.
We like to give you things, as long as they're not tangible.
I don't need you anymore.
Here's one for you. Walk of Twitter fame. Remember Damn Daniel, from the internet? If Daniel took his infamous white vans to the Hoover Dam, which is located at the border of 2 U.S. states, I guess you could say, "Damn, Daniel, back at it again in Arizona and Nevada." Oh, this'll be good. Player 3 used that screw. I think it's time for some reflection. Okay, who chose what? No. The Hoover Dam is located at the Arizona and Nevada border. That's a big dam, Daniel. Nice use of the screw, player 3. Spend this wisely. Next. Bakery bloodshed. Things are about to get real on the Food Network. Imagine the contestants of Cupcake Wars reject the dessert authority of the judges and start an uprising. If the TV audience is sympathetic to their cause, what would be the best name for this new show? Cupcake Proxy War, Cupcake Skirmish, Cupcake Invasion, or Cupcake Insurgency? Okay, let's take a look. The ingredients of an insurgency: a popular rebellion against authority by a group not recognized as belligerents. Cupcakes are going to rise. Say goodbye to round 1. Time to count your chips while sitting at the table.
Currently, player 2 is in the lead. Player 3, on the other hand, you're negatively affecting our averages. Market research indicates that it's time for another screw.
And remember, round 2 screws screw even harder, and you'll net more cash for each player that answers wrong. So do not be afraid to use that thing. The rest of you better answer fast before you get screwed. Oh, and by the way, all the cash in round 2 is doubled, in case you care about things like that.
Now that's good game design.
6 trombones is not a parade.
Feast your eyes upon this. Going out on a big laugh. Which of these punchlines applies to the latest Shakespeare comedy? That's no male servant, that's my sister. That's no donkey, that's my boyfriend. That's no What's this? Player 3 decided to screw. Come to terms with these terms of service. Okay, what'd you pick? Alas. The Tempest, featuring the wizard Prospero and his daughter Miranda, was one of the last plays written by the Bard. I'm hoping my last joke will be equally as good at wording funny. Nicely screwed, player 3. This is your cash now.
Hey, question.
We'd like to offer you a chance to gain some content while also losing some other content. Would you like a tricky question or a blunt question? Vote on your devices now. Here are the consequences of your choices. And now, we'll fulfill our promise and deliver your content.
La vie est un canard. 7.
Try this on for size. A blunt question. Snoop Dogg created which term for marijuana when he mispronounced a method of growing cannabis? Doobie, dank, chronic, or the devil's lettuce? Let's see who got it. Let's skip the insults. Nobody got it right. One night, Snoop Dogg misheard someone say hydroponic, and a piece of slang was born. Hydroponics, of course, being the act of growing cannabis without soil using nutrient-rich water. At least that's what an older boy told me.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of eight.
Oh, here's a good one. When you're here, you're damned. Let's say Greek mythic figure Tantalus is enduring his eternal punishment at an olive garden. What's the big difference in his never-ending pasta bowl? It's made out of people, it's always just out of reach, it tastes like ashes, or he can never stop eating it. What'd you guys pick? As punishment, Tantalus stood beneath a branch of fruit that moved away when he reached for it. You want torture? Try getting a third helping of breadsticks on a Friday night. I can see them in the kitchen! Take a good look at sharing the future of content. And it sounds like I can take a little break here, I guess.
Binge Pipe recommends. Because you seem obsessed with parts of the human body made of keratin, we think you'll be strangely attracted to winter's bone, good hair, the hills have eyes, or in the heart of the sea.
Hope you like what you picked.
Good or bad, human hair is made of keratin. Rest assured, Binge Pipe will take good care of the keratin you have unknowingly provided to us.
Sabes que es lindo, 10 perritos.
Here we have seeking a strange arrangement. Go with me here. If you decided to get rid of your sugar daddy and trade them in for a soy mommy, what should you not call them? Edamame dearest, miso mommy, seitan sweetie, or sexy tofu lady? I love this part. Edamame, miso, and tofu are soy, but seitan is a meat substitute made of wheat gluten. My soy mommy only lets me call her Susan. Welcome to the attack. Well, don't mind me then. Here's your clue. Pack mentality. Figure out who belongs in these packs. Good luck. Player two's got it! I gotta hand it to you, Player 2. You really put some distance between you and the competition. Sure, it's impressive, but you've really gotta learn to let people in. Until then...
You don't know Jack!
Binge Pipe is more than just a streaming service. It's also a way of life and a good friend. Is it also a shell corporation up to no good? We'll never tell. Have questions? Call our Binge Pipe customer support party line.
Hi, I'm locked out of my account.
Is that the same bald man who was in the other scene?
Hi, I fast forwarded it too far. Can someone tell me how to rewind?
Anybody near Dallas, want to make out?
I'm sorry, is there a Binge Pipe representative in here? Representative. Representative.
You'll figure it out together.
But is it the same?
Oh, okay, it's a different bald guy.
Thank you.
Here's a look at just some of the quality programming Binge Pipe has to offer.
Hey, this is the Rittner family. We're unable to answer the phone right now, so leave your message after the beep and we'll try to get back to you as soon as we can. Also, it's come to our attention that someone has been taking our outgoing voicemail messages and putting them online for other people to listen to. I don't really understand it, but
Binge Pipe, much to the chagrin of its board of directors, presents You Don't Know Jack. Binge Pipe, we'll be your alibi if you'll be ours.
Hey, I'm Cookie. Welcome to Binge Pipe's very own You Don't Know Jack. Oh yes, this game has always been part of the Binge Pipe family, and anyone who says otherwise will be severely reprimanded. Trust me. Look to your left, look to your right. One of these people is stupider than you. Okay, it's time.
Time for question 1.
To begin with, tomorrow we march on Olive Garden. What might a protest sign read that was pro-anti-pasto? Give me my just desserts. Pry my appetizers from my cold dead hand. Hey, hey, ho, ho, this pasta entree has to go. Or make salad, not war. So who got it? Antipasto is the appetizer in an Italian meal. I once saw an antipresto. That's the appetizer magician that comes before the main one.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
This one's called When the Clock Strikes. Ah! Assuming the apocalypse hasn't happened and you're alive to read this question, what was the most peaceful time ever featured on the Doomsday Clock since 1947? 9 minutes to midnight, 17 minutes to midnight, 22 minutes to midnight, or 31 minutes to midnight? Who picked what? After the Cold War ended in 1991, the minute hand on the Doomsday Clock was set back to 11:43 p.m. Today, anything earlier than like 11:50 on that clock is just blank.
Why don't we do it with 3?
And now, gotta avoid them all and prepare for trouble because it's a dis or dat. I'm gonna read off 7 alarming sounding descriptions, and for each, I want you to tell me if I'm talking about a Pokemon or a real animal you can find in Australia today. Think fast, you'll only get a few seconds to pick between a Pokemon or an Australian animal. And you're all doing this together, so look alive. All set? Here we go. A tiny dragon covered in thorns. A bird that channels electricity. A paralyzing octopus covered in rings. A gliding rodent with thumbs. A 6-foot-tall dog you can ride. A duck-billed creature with poisonous feet. A cat that mimics human speech. Not a lot of rock stars, but decent rhythm section. But player 3, you failed in ways numbers can't truly explain.
Uh-oh, Binge Pipe diagnosticates that someone is pouting.
Oh, that means it's screw time.
That's right, Cookie. Use the screw.
Yeah, I was getting tired of this too.
Just one more benefit of your Binge Pipe membership.
I don't need you anymore.
Coming up next, dead white guys. Which of these dead white guys is the deadest white guy? Napoleon, Claude Monet, Thomas Jefferson, or Fyodor Dostoevsky? Let's see how that shook out. He's dead, but he could be deader. I hate to spoil the surprise, but nobody got it. Napoleon died in 1821, Jefferson died in 1826, Dostoevsky in the 1880s, and Monet in the 1920s. So Napoleon is the deadest white guy. But the whitest dead guy? That's gotta be Monet. That motherfucker is so white, when there's a blizzard, people are like, what's the weather outside like? Monet is blocking the view. I call this one, it's a total burning sensation. What has 2 thumbs and likes to burn books? This guy, Montag. This guy, Fox. This guy, Fieri. Or this guy, Richie. So what'd you pick? Whoa, whoa! Guy Montag is the protagonist of Fahrenheit 451, who initially enjoys his job burning books. That's it for round 1. How's everyone doing?
Currently, player 2 is in the lead. Player 3, on the other hand, there's a soft spot on every apple. It's you. Your performance has triggered the need for another screw.
And keep in mind, round 2 screws are more powerful, and they'll net you more cash for each player that gets the question wrong. So don't forget to use that thing. The rest of you better answer quick or you'll end up screwed. Oh, and remember, questions are worth twice as much in round 2.
Really good stuff.
6 trombones is not a parade.
It's time for From Here to Maternity. What might you have heard in the delivery room as Zeus gave birth to the goddess Athena? Breathe deep, then push out of your chest. Relax, then one big push out of your belly button. You got this. Just push out of your forehead. Or, whoa, is this going to happen out of your nose? Okay, who chose what? Let's call this a teaching moment. Athena was birthed from Zeus's forehead as a fully grown adult. And if the birth happened from way up in the forehead, I can only imagine the size of that episiotomy.
Mon béret a rétréci. 7.
Take a good look at my inner truth. So I've had a moment to reflect, and there's something I have to confess, and I think I should do it before we go on any further. I didn't really get that episiotomy joke at the end of the last question. What's an episiotomy? An incision of the trachea, an incision of the sacrum, an incision of the perineum, or an incision of the lymph nodes. I'm pretty sure it's one of those things. And how'd we do? No. I'm pretty sure no. You should have known. Oh, okay. An episiotomy is a surgical incision of the perineum. Got it. Got it. All cleared up. Totally understand now. Thanks.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of age.
Introducing, I've seen a lot of things. So imagine professional wrestler John Cena had the ability to see into the future, but only while eating cookies. Hold on, sorry, I can't believe I have to do this again. What's a perineum? I refuse to sully this game with an answer. I refuse to taint this game with an answer. I refuse to tarnish this game with an answer. Or I refuse to blemish this game with an answer. Let's see who got it. Oh, okay, yeah, taint, got it. Poor Zeus. Here we have Shattered by the Power of Love. And hey, stress cut with mime sore.
It's time for a
Flicker is no scam.
Remember to type quick. That cash will be counting down until you lock in an answer. Okay, head in the game. Look at the gibberish phrase and tell me what classic expression it rhymes with. Care Bears broke Claire's lyre. And don't worry about that punctuation. Just check for the signs. To see if things are heating up. Evidence of burning means things burn. Okay, what was it? Moving right along.
Sabes que es lindo, 10 perritos.
Up next. How now, laughing cow? I bought some laughing cow cheese just in case I ever get invited to a party, and I'm looking at the package. I didn't notice this before, but what accessory is the laughing cow wearing? Necklace, glasses, hair bow, or earrings? So what'd you pick? The laughing cow, cheese cow, is indeed laughing, all while wearing a tasteful pair of cheese earrings. She is also completely naked except for those earrings, to which I say, live your life, laughing cow. It's time for the attack. Oh, you know what you're doing. That's nice. Here's your clue. M is for middle name. It's weird to see these famous people without their signature middle name. Player 2 takes it! Congratulations, Player 2. That was a real wham bam trivia slam dunk. Nothing but net. Sports. Look, I wasn't actually paying attention. I don't even know how you did.
You don't know Jack!
Enjoy this exclusive behind-the-scenes content from You Don't Know Jack.
Hey, I'm Alice. I'm a writer here at JackBox Games. Real quick, just wanted to file a complaint because I did write a question called Sigourney Weaver plays a big horny weaver, and it did not get in, which is just kind of, think about it. I rhymed Sigourney Weaver with big horny weaver. And before you say anything about rhyming weaver with weaver, the question was about weaving, okay? Or else I would have said something else, like achiever, okay? Sigourney Weaver stars in Big Horny Achiever. That is funnier. That's funnier. I regret that.
Thank you for joining us for this Binge Pipe bonus content. Binge Pipe offers a new service where we explain to your mom what happened in the part of the show she was watching after she fell asleep.
So who is he?
Her son.
Oh, wait, what now?
What do you remember?
I remember a party. For the one guy?
That's her son.
Is he the handsome one?
Yes.
With the beard?
No. Wait. No.
Binge Pipe's menu screen not only
We going? We're going. Although when I click out of the window, it stops the music. So I'm not quite ready to hit go, so I'm gonna put some random background music on while we wait. I said we're gonna play random background music, and I'll have background music ready. So I'm gonna just talk, and you can hear me hopefully. Here we go, background music. Very quiet background music. Wow, go me. Wow, that's big. Na, 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 na. Glad you can hear me. Just working on cropping the game. And cropping the graphic that's going to be on the side. I could use a little more. There we go. Okay, so without further ado, I think we're ready to go. Just see if that'll change correctly, which it did. Hello, everyone. And welcome to the rest of Emerald City Confidential. It's been a really, really long time since I last played this game, so I have no idea where we left off. Does anyone remember? I know we didn't end off at yay. Oh. Well, fine. We're starting with Foul Bag. Alright, well, let's find out where we are. Oh, okay, we're here. This doesn't tell me where we are actually in the game. Let's see here. Let's try to remember where I am. Have we finished drugging you yet?
Looking forward to your date tomorrow?
And the game's broken. Great start! So let's see. Why don't you just tell me where we are? That's not what we want to do. Is it? Oh, it is! Okay, so... Yes, it's very quaint. Thank you. And let's go in here, because I think I remember where we are now. Let's see.
Miss Cake.
Hi, Petra.
So... Yeah.
So, you've got a date with Shaggy now.
Yes, he is kind of sweet, in his way. He works so hard and he needs someone to help him enjoy life. It's hard to stay mad at him. Just don't drug him again, okay?
Oh, huh. He told you about that.
He told me everything. But I guess we owe you for getting us together. So you have my thanks.
Okay. So...
Since you owe me, can you tell me more about the Frogman?
Oh, the Frogman. I almost forgot all about him.
What's his deal with you? How'd he get his hooks into you?
He saved my restaurant. Do you know how hard it is to grow munchkin food in this country? It's impossible without magic.
You seem to be doing pretty well.
You mean these plants, the garden outside, they don't grow on their own. They were all grown with a spell called Bigoth.
Thank you.
It makes plants grow faster.
I think I know where this is going. Once you started using the spell and your diner became successful, the Frogman came along to demand more money.
It seemed so harmless at the time, just a little magic. But now he's threatening to expose me unless I pay him 70% of everything I earn.
Shaggy got the same deal, you know. He's in just as deep as you are.
Well, we have that in common at least.
Okay, so...
I need proof of the Frogman's deals. Where can I get it?
I think he keeps all his documents in his study.
I've been in his study. I didn't find any documents.
I know. I was there too. But when I left, I thought I heard him say a magic word.
Word? What word?
I think it was telepo something.
Telepo something.
Yes, I think it's part of a magic spell.
More magic. This just gets deeper and deeper.
Learn the spell.
Well, I've got a dash.
Sure, come back anytime.
Alright, so let's see. I obviously haven't figured out what the other half of the spell is, but I know where we can get it. It's over this way, this way, this way.
Sawhorse.
Yeah?
Yada yada.
Can you take me to the Frogman's villa?
It's okay with the boss, so hop on.
Alright, go. Let's go. Faster, please. Whoopsie daisy. I clicked out of the window. Give me a sec. And we'll go ahead and give you the full screen experience. You're welcome. Alright. So let's use the Woodsia spell on the Sawhorse.
It looks like the Frogman is casting a spell.
Orchard.
Orchard.
Rats. What did he say? Orchard. Sounds like the second half of a magic spell.
Did that, apparently. Can I leave? Okay, good, we're going.
First telepo, and now orchard. Put them together and you get teleportrait.
Alright, we know that now.
Magic word if I've ever heard one. I wonder what it does.
The Frogman needs quieter music outside his villa. Alright, let's go inside.
Petra? Missa me.
So, we can talk to her, actually. Do we? Let's talk to her.
How do you know Governor Chopper?
Oh, it was a long time ago. It's really none of your affair.
You got me involved by giving me that locket, so it is my affair.
It was a mistake. Just forget it.
Okay.
What do you do for the Frogman?
I am his personal assistant. Anything he needs me to do, I do.
That conjures up an image I don't want.
Oh my gosh!
I see.
I forgot that line existed in this game. And I made a big deal about it when I made my Let's Play.
Do you know if an expedition team came to this area?
A group of explorers came through here several months ago, yes.
Do you know where they went?
I'm afraid not. You'd have to ask the Frogman.
Do you know anything about the Keystone?
You would have to ask the Frogman.
Oh my gosh, stop telling us to do that.
What can you tell me?
That's the same thing.
I'm here to see the Frogman. This way.
Ah, the music's back to normal.
Petra again, sir.
Nimmy! How many times do I have to tell you to knock? Remember next time, okay?
Sure, I'll knock next time. Right on your head.
I've got to know what's come over her.
It's quite all right.
So, tell me about our operations in the Emerald City.
I don't care.
I'm working my connections.
Going well, I hope.
Sure, couldn't be better.
Excellent! This calls for another
We're gonna
drink!
give you a very vague description of what's going on, and you're like, everything's fine, dear.
What?
Could you please get us 2 martinis?
I don't know. Could you please shut up?
What? That was uncalled for.
Get this, open that, do this. You don't talk to me unless you want something.
That's enough, Nimmy.
Go jump in a lake. A lake? What am I saying? You're a frog. Go jump in a tar pit.
Lurleen, give me strength. I'll be right back.
Take your time.
Lots and lots of time. Let's change not magic portrait, but use a magic brush to change the normal portrait.
This painting could use a little touching up.
You're fast.
There we go. Much better.
Now we can use teleportrait to go inside the painting.
Teleportrait. That seems to have worked. I better finish up and get out of here before the frog comes back.
He won't be back for a while, so let's just look at the drawer.
Haha! I've hit the jackpot. Names, dates, account numbers. These files have it all. That tin Seamus has got to help me now.
Perfect. And I guess we better leave before he comes back. What do you mean no effect? Come on, let's go. It's teleportrait, right? Wait, what's wrong? I could have sworn it's this one to get out. What's wrong, game? Oh.
Teleportrait.
There we go.
I better fix this before the frogman comes back.
Thank you for fixing it yourself.
Finished. Just in time, too. The paintbrush has gone dry. I'll just stuff it behind the couch.
And now we leave and never come back. Exciting music! Yay! And we're here. Alright, man, talk. I said talk. Out of the way. After you have your drink.
Governor Chopper?
Yeah?
Well, guess what?
Who are you talking?
You're
I'm not.
Well,
Does he work?
no.
Nothing.
No.
I think All right. Let's.
I realize I don't need to yap to him. It's
We'll
just
talk
give him
more.
the
If
evidence.
you say so.
Getting ahead of myself. Here you go. After he has another drink.
I have something I think you want.
Oh, really?
A folder of documents straight from the Frogman's files.
You're pulling my leg.
No, really. Take a look at this.
Okay. Just give me a few minutes to look these over. You weren't kidding. This is just the evidence I've been looking for. It lists names, businesses, financial transactions. No lawyer in all of Oz can defend against this. We've got him.
Couldn't happen to a more deserving guy.
You've done a good thing here today. Winky Country will be a much better place with the Frogman locked up.
Glad to hear it. Now, let's talk payment. Tell me how to get to the Keystone.
Huh? Oh, right. The Sawhorse will take you. Just tell him to take you to Winky Ravine. After you go, I'm gonna go round up a posse and go grab that frog.
Alrighty then, let's go. I said
Sawhorse.
go.
Yeah.
Take me to the ravine.
I need to go to Winky Ravine.
All right, but I go under protest.
Alright, well, your opinion doesn't matter. Wow, the Frogman's music is so loud you can hear it all the way over here. Yeah, we made it, so the last thing to do is just slap the rock with the rod.
Ha! Free at last! What's this? A water ball. It figures I'd come back near water.
That's the witch! You brought back the wicked witch!
Boo!
Ah! Ha! That felt good. You, girl,
Yes, and the name is Petra.
Petra, it's an honor.
It is?
For you, yes.
She's already getting on my nerves. Is there a way to put her back in the rod?
There is,
How long has it been since
no.
I died? 40 years? Is that fake wizard still in charge?
No, Queen Ozma rules Oz now.
Ozma? There's an Ozma on the throne?
I can't hear you over the Frogman's
You
music.
summoned me. What do you want?
So,
why are you carrying an umbrella?
I'm allergic to water. Most witches are when they get to a certain age.
Oh yeah, I read about that. That's how you died, right?
You read about it?
Every school kid knows about it.
That means they know how I died?
Pretty much.
How undignified.
So,
I'm looking for someone.
Someone? Who?
My brother. His name is William. I was told that you might have the power to help find him.
Well, as Witch of the West, I can tell you this much. He's not in Winky Country.
After all this time, I stopped expecting a helpful answer. So why was it still so disappointing? Thanks anyway.
let's see here.
Dorothy Gale says hi.
That name means nothing to me.
Really? Didn't she?
It means nothing!
I don't blame her for not liking her.
Can you tell me what the spirit rod is?
I have no idea. For 40 years I was dead and then bang. I'm stuck in a magic rod with 3 other bickering witches. One of them was my sister, too.
So you don't know how you got in there?
No, don't know, don't care. I'm back. That's all that matters.
To be fair, yeah.
I have to go.
Fine, fine.
Alright, let's try and leave.
Come on, get back over here.
Not a chance!
She's harmless.
Harmless?
I'm only gonna say this one more time. Get back here. It's time for us to get out of here.
No, it's time for you to die.
Oh, for Lurline's sake.
What is that?
The Wicked Witch? How fascinating. Still, that won't stop me. Petra, we could have done wonderful things. Instead, you threw it all away. Why?
Why? I'm gonna just sit here and wait for the chat to catch up with the feed, or am I gonna pick an answer? I'm gonna wait. Because I really don't care. I played the game like 3 times. 4, 5. I've played this game so many times. So I don't care about the answer. There's not a right answer. Which would you rather say? Although if this takes too long, I'll just pick an answer myself. That's the cheesy one. It's taking too long, so...
Ozma would kill me.
Ah, so you're the Queen's puppet. How disappointing.
It's finished, Frogman. Just give up with dignity.
I'm afraid not. If I'm going down, I'm taking you with me. I am not without defenses of my own. Behold! The Wand of Ivaldo.
Where is it?
Smuggled to me from the distant Kingdom of Ev. This wand belonged to the cruel King of Ev. With this wand, he terrorized the land. Now, I shall terrorize you!
A child's toy!
Impudent witch!
And you're gonna stand there doing that forever.
You don't rule this land anymore. I'm in charge.
Are you? Then it's a good thing I'm back.
You can't rule Winky Country again. You're dead.
Is that a problem? Maybe I'll kill you. Then we'll be evenly matched.
Just try it.
If you say so.
Now! Get him! Get him!
Oh, I'm gonna regret this.
Huh?
Ah, I'm dying. That's a funny animation, actually.
Good riddance. Was that stupid man really in charge?
No, the real leader is Nick Chopper, the Tin Man.
Yes, I'm familiar with him. Oh well, perhaps one day I'll challenge his rule, but not today. Oz is in danger. I'd best meditate and prepare.
Danger?
Enemies are readying to attack us. Ruling Winky Country will mean nothing if all of Oz is destroyed.
Alright, let's go.
Nice work, Sawhorse.
This whole experience has added rings to me. I'm sure of that.
Let's go.
Hey, let's hit the trail.
That's the best thing I've heard all day.
So, Ozian, how does it feel to know that your entire society is about to crumble?
First of all, the name's Ansel. And do you mind not standing so close? Your breath absolutely stinks.
I shall stand where I please.
You know the problem with you phanphasms? You talk too much.
We talk too much.
You bet, Junior. I hear the guards talking, you know. I know that Petra has freed another witch. Soon, we're gonna have the four-piece set. Then, you guys are in deep trouble.
All is going according to plan.
You would say that.
Think what you will, Ozian.
Ansel.
I shall call you what I please.
But know this. The Queen's days are numbered, and so are yours.
Wow, what a performance. If I wasn't chained up, I'd think about applauding.
You can applaud when you please! Moving on.
Ah, Cutter. I was just looking over some of these books you teleported over from Oz.
You know what they say, Your Highness. Know your enemy.
And what is it that you know of our enemy?
I know that the Spirit Rod has entered both Winky and Quadling countries now.
So, they really are doing it. They are trying to free the remaining witches.
It appears that way, sire.
I underestimated you, my boy. I know it hasn't been easy for you growing up as you are.
I wear my deformity with pride, Your Highness. If it helps the Phanphasm cause, I'm all for it.
I'm glad to hear that. In the days to come, I will give a regent to sit on the throne of the Emerald City. I would like that regent to be you.
Me? I am honored.
Think nothing of it. Get back to work, Cutter. Keep me posted of all developments.
Yes, first and foremost.
History lesson. Quadling Country is considered to be Oz's natural preserve. Trees grow like wildfires and animals of all shapes and sizes roam the land. Some might consider that a good thing, but I've never been a fan of nature. And I finished reading that just in time. It clicked away. That's mine. Let's take the rod. And we're gonna go down this trail before we go inside. Because there's something that I missed in my Let's Play of this, and I got so mad. It's that collectible button right there. How we doing? 707, 507, 407. Ooh, we're behind on the topaz, I think. There's gotta be a lot of... There's not enough funds in this place, is there? I haven't been collecting them as diligently as I should, and that might be my downfall.
Mombi, baby, just relax. You're my star attraction, and I'll do whatever it takes to make you happy.
Get rid of that wizard, then.
Mombi, sweetheart, you're the tops. But you know I can't do that. He's allowed to be here as much as you.
His presence irritates me.
Mombi, you're the cream of the crop, and we all love you. But my hands are tied.
You are a miserable worm. I'll be in the cafe. Call me when you find a challenger worth my time.
Alright, we'll grab this. Interesting interpretation.
Why, it's a citizen of the Emerald City, in my arena. How's your place doing?
You're from the city?
Nah, but I've wandered through a number of times. In fact, that's my name, Woot the Wanderer, at your service.
I'm Petra.
Alrighty. This is a dumb question, but...
Why are you called Woot the Wanderer? You don't seem to be wandering anywhere.
Well, in my younger days, I was quite the traveler. I came from a little village in Gilligan country. One day I left and never looked back.
Alrighty, so what's this place?
What is this place?
Oh, you mean you don't know?
I just kind of wandered in.
Well, I know all about wandering. You're standing in Woot's Wild Arena of the Arcade. It is here that the greatest wizards, witches, sorcerers, magicians, and conjurers come to do battle.
Wizards and witches? You mean you organize magic duels?
You betcha. It's a little taste of the old days, right here at Woot's Wild Arena of the Arcade.
First of all...
Aren't magic duels against the law?
Of course they are. But I got a special license. As long as the duels are strictly regulated, we're fine.
What kind?
What kind of regulations?
Just two, but they are biggies. Number one, no magic outside the ring. That's fine. And number two, during the fight, only one spell can be cast at a time. Can't have magic spells mixing together. You never know what's going to happen.
Alright, so when's the next fight?
When is the next fight?
Whenever I say it is. There aren't many magic users left, and our current champion is so good that nobody wants to face him. Well, nobody but the wizard.
The wizard? The Wizard of Oz?
Mr. Great and Powerful himself.
Well, well, well. The great Wizard of Oz now working at a pathetic magic duel arena in Quadling Country. An interesting development, that's for sure.
Alrighty.
Where did you travel?
Oh, I've seen places beyond your wildest dreams. The old days were full of wild and untamed magic, sorcerers and witches and all sorts of crazy creatures. The world was full of wonder, not like this regulated junk you get nowadays. I fought in the war just like everybody else, but nothing was the same after that.
No, it wasn't.
I wasn't the same either. I lost my taste for wandering, so I set up shop here.
Did an expedition team come this way?
We get all sorts of crowds come through here. I wouldn't know one from the other.
So which Oz are you talking about? The Oz from the movie or the Oz from the books? Because I'm not sure, but I think the canon might be slightly different depending on the one you're talking about. Yeah, I believe the game is based more on the books than the movie.
I'm looking for something called a keystone. Do you know where it is?
I've seen plenty of keys and my fair share of stones. But a keystone? I can't say that I do.
See you around, Woot.
Exhausted conversation. How do you like that?
No, no, no! I am this close to giving up on you, Ugu. No talking, please. No talking. Try it again.
Yeah.
You're not listening to me. Lead with your elbow. No! Your other elbow. You're hopeless. Come on, let her rip.
There, that's what I wanted.
No, no, no!
Where's my rod? There it is. Put that in place.
It's like you for breakfast.
Perfect. Now we can talk to you.
Hey, you busy?
Who are you?
I'm Petra.
Well, Petra, I hope you're here to put me out of my misery. Because if not, I'm trying to teach this idiot how to fight. Ugu! What are you trying to do? Catch butterflies? Strike hard and fast. I want to see that wand smoke. Kids these days, it would know magic if it blasted them in the face.
Alrighty, so...
I'm looking for a keystone.
Keystone? What do you want with the keystone?
You know about the keystone?
No, I don't.
If you know anything, you've got to tell me. I'm on a mission from Queen Ozma herself to find them.
Sure you are.
Why doesn't anyone ever believe me?
Look, just forget about the keystone, okay? Like the rest of Glinda's tower, it's locked up tight.
Glinda's tower?
I said forget it.
Well, that was easy. Now we need to get to Glinda's tower.
How do I get into Glinda's tower?
You can't.
How do you know that?
I used to work with Glinda. She taught me all the magic I know. We fought together in the war. I know how powerful she was. Nothing can get past the spell she put on that door. Not even me.
We're gonna waltz right past it later.
So you knew Glinda?
Knew her? Of course I knew her. When everyone called me a fake and a humbug, she took me in. She taught me everything I know about magic. And more.
More?
Forget it.
We're not going to forget it.
Who are you?
Oh, how soon they forget. I'm known as the Wizard, kid.
The Wizard? You mean the Wizard of Oz?
That's right, but I'm just a wizard nowadays.
What's the Wizard of Oz doing in a place like this?
What's that supposed to mean, huh?
Every school kid knows the story. You used to rule Oz. What are you doing fighting in magic duels in the middle of Quadling country?
Okay, first of all, I don't compete, I just coach. And second of all, it's none of your business.
Alrighty.
Why are you just a coach? You should be in the ring.
Yeah, and if wishes were gumps, we would all fly, right? Look, I'm all washed up. Those who can't do, teach.
But still.
Leave it!
I used to read stories of the Great Wizard of Oz. He seemed so powerful and larger than life. I guess it's true what they say. You should never meet your heroes.
Alright.
Who's the kid?
This overgrown lummox is Ugu. He's got a tiny bit of magic talent, and now he thinks he's a wizard.
What sort of magic does he do?
Parlor tricks? He's got some talent. He just doesn't have any brains to go with it.
Do you think he'll get any better?
Not a chance.
So why are you bothering?
See any other contenders around here? You work with what you got.
Thanks for your time.
Sure. Ugu! Did I say stop? All right, let's try it again.
We'll leave him the yellow Ugu. What kind of name is that anyway? Alright, to the cafe.
A cake? That's bad for my figure. What else do you have?
We have a light snack.
No, be gone with that. I require
I just
something
realized
far more
Mombi kind of
substantial.
sounds like Edna
That's all
from
we
Back
have
to the Future.
You dare deny the great Mombi?
We'll get more in tomorrow.
See to it.
She's gonna turn around, she's gonna walk up the stairs. She's gonna turn around again, she's gonna walk down the hallway. And then she's just gonna stand there for no particular reason. Alrighty then.
Evening.
Uh-huh.
So,
What can you tell me about Mombi?
Why don't you ask her yourself? She's right over there.
okay.
What are you selling back there?
Coffee.
That's all?
We got some food, too.
What sort of food?
What sort of food are you selling?
We're offering a 2-for-1 special today. A slice of cake and a small snack. Only 5 emeralds.
We'll take it.
Give me the special.
You got it. 1 heavy cake and 1 light snack.
Alrighty then.
Oof. That slice of cake weighs a ton. But that snack hardly weighs anything. Oh well, I suppose it evens out.
You think? I don't know.
Thanks for your time, miss.
Uh-huh.
I'll take the button. Let's go upstairs. Did you hear a psst? Did you see a text? That? Yes.
Are you talking to me?
Hey, lady, can you bust me out of here?
You're a rogue.
You're a rogue.
I'm a prisoner is what I am. Can you help me out? I'll be very grateful.
Sure.
How come you can talk?
Because I'm a magic rope.
Ask a stupid question. How'd you end up here?
I was captured. Captured and subjected to cruel tortures. That joker down there, his name is Kiki Aru. He's a fake. He tied me into a permanent knot and forces me to dance.
What's a permanent knot?
It's a knot that can't be undone. I'm bound to him. He wants to pretend he's a wizard.
Is it so bad? What does a rope need with freedom anyway?
How would you like it if I tied your feet into a knot and forced you to dance?
Ah, good point. What can I do to help?
Do you know any unbinding magic?
Sorry, no.
I was afraid of that.
So,
I'll see what I can do.
Thanks, lady.
they have a rock or something? Nope. We'll go find one eventually. But first...
Hey, I want to talk to you. He's totally enraptured in that flute. I won't get his attention this way.
You sure won't. We're gonna take care of the rope first, but we're gonna go outside and grab a rock. Because violence is always the solution. I think the rock is this way. I was so engulfed with getting the butts and I forgot to pick it up. There we go. I guess we can try to go inside while we're here. It won't budge. Alrighty then. Whoops. What's that say? The magnificence of the mighty Mombi. Go inside! And go in here. And let's do this. Give the rock the rope, and the rope will do the rest.
Can this help?
What's that?
It's called a tonk rock. It's supposed to be used in unbinding.
I don't know how we know
That's
this.
exactly what I need. Let me see that. Hey! Kinky Aru, you miserable rope torturer! Take this! Ha! Worked like a charm.
That was extreme.
He'll be fine. Look, he's still breathing. By the time he wakes up, I'll be long gone.
Glad to help.
Well, it looks like I'm in your debt, lady. If you need to do any climbing, I'm your rope.
There we go. We got a rope.
Did I just adopt a pet rope?
Yes, you did. And now it's time for Mombi.
Hello.
Who approaches?
My name's Petra. I have some questions for you.
Questions? How quaint. Very well. Ask.
So?
Who are you?
If you have to ask that question, you do not deserve an audience with me.
Hold on. I know your name is Mombi, but who are you?
I am a sorceress from Gillikin. Once upon a time, my magic was known to both enthrall and terrify. But those days are long gone, and what little glory remains is here, in this pitiful arena. Does that answer your question?
Yes. Yes, it does.
So?
Do you know anything about the tower outside?
You mean Glinda's tower? It's an eyesore. I would have it torn down if I could.
Alrighty.
How did you get to be champion?
By being the best, of course. Not that the rabble here are any challenge.
Anyway.
I'm looking for a keystone. Do you know where it is?
Perhaps I do. Perhaps I don't. Such is the way of magic.
I need to find it.
We all need lots of things. It's a shame I can't help you.
Thanks for your time, Mombi.
The pleasure was all yours, I'm sure.
What are you, the Wicked Witch of the... Where are we? The South? I actually don't know. South, North? Where are we? That's West. Now we'll figure it out later.
Woot?
Yes?
So?
How do you get into the tower?
Oh, you mean Glinda's tower? You can't.
Why not?
You need a key to open it.
And let me guess, the key is lost.
Not at all. I uncovered the key myself.
So where is it?
Mombi's got it. The key's always given to the champion of the arena. If you want that key, you'll have to speak to Mombi.
We were
See you
just
around,
there. So, yay for back and forths, ups and downs of stairs, etc. Alrighty, let's talk to you again.
Mombi.
You have more irritating questions, I suppose.
Yes.
Very well. Ask, but be quick.
Alright.
I need the key to Glinda's tower. The keystone is in there.
And why should that be my concern?
I'm on a mission from Queen Ozma herself to find it.
Are you? How brilliant. So by denying you, I'm also denying Ozma? In that case, no. I shall not give you the key. If you want the key, you'll have to get it like everybody else. By defeating me in the ring.
Thanks for your time, Mombi.
The pleasure was all yours, I'm sure.
It wasn't. But now we know we gotta fight you. Let's see. Yeah, we can do that. Woot.
Woot?
Yes?
I wanna fight.
I want to fight.
You know magic?
Sure. I got magic coming out of my ears.
All right. Just have your coach register with me and you're in.
Coach? I don't have a coach.
No coach, no fight. If it were up to me, I'd throw you into the ring with no questions asked. But it's about liability, see? You need a licensed coach to vouch that you're ready to fight.
Alright, we can get it, coach.
See you around, Woot.
Alright, so wait, here we go. And there's only one
Come
coach
on,
inside.
let her rip.
Yeah, he's gonna give up on Ugo.
Wizard.
What do you want?
So,
I need a coach.
Oh, you do, huh? As you can see, I've already got my hands full coaching this lump. Why should I coach you instead?
because...
When I win, I'll give the tower key to you.
You what?
All I need is the keystone. Teach me how to win, please.
Well, you've got the drive and the motivation to win, but do you have the ability to back it up?
I won't know until I try.
All right, kid. Here's what we'll do. You face Ugu here in the ring. If you can at least beat him, maybe you're worth something.
Let's do this.
Let's do this.
Right. Get in the ring, kid. All right, kids. This is how it works. You stand still. No walking within the ring. This is a contest of magic skill only. You use your brain, not your fists. You got that, Ugu? We don't want a repeat performance of last time. Now, as the challenged party, Ugu casts the first spell.
What the?
Now, use magic to counter Ugu's spell.
It's hard to breathe in here. I better find a way out of this prison, quick.
Easy, escape him.
Easy.
What? How'd she do that? She used magic, you imbecile. You should try it sometime. Amazing. I give up. Ugu, you're out of here. Hit the benches. Find another coach. Okay. All right, so you're a better spellcaster than Ugu, but that's not saying much. If you want to take down Mombi, you'll need a spell with a bit more oomph.
Oomph?
There's this spell. I call it Sap.
Sap.
It works great against magic users. It takes a bit of their energy away. It's the mental equivalent of exhausting your opponent. But you need to cast it several times for it to work on someone like Mombi. You'll need to find ways of countering her attacks until the spell takes effect.
That's mine. I don't know what I'm saying. Go away. Leave. And now it's time to fight.
Yes?
Alrighty.
I've got a coach.
I heard.
Wow.
Word travels fast around here. If you want to enter the ring to fight, just let me know.
We want to fight.
I want to fight Mombi.
You got it. Just head into the ring, and I'll set it all up.
Let's fight.
Ladies Ladies and gents, welcome to another thrilling evening of magic, mystery, and mayhem. We've got an exciting matchup for you tonight. In this corner, a rookie straight from the mean green streets of the Emerald City. She's the powerful purveyor of the paranormal, Petra! And in this corner, you all know her, you all love her. Look straight from the purple plains of Gilligan Country, she dukes it out daily right here. She's the top of the heap in this arena, and she isn't going down without a fight. Give a hand for the return of the magnificent manipulator of mighty magic, Mumby!
Boo!
As returning champion, Mumby gets the first move. Mumby casts a magic shield. Oh, Petra's in trouble now. Petra casts a sap spell on the shield. Great strategy. It'll take a few more hits for that spell to work. Let's hope she lasts long enough. Mumby casts a wind spell. An old favorite, but an effective one. Petra better think of something fast. She did it, folks! Petra blasted the wind! But it's not over yet. They're just getting started. Shots again! Oh, but still holding. Mumby's not out of the game yet. A magic hold! Oh, Petra's in for it now. She's out! She's out! Petra has survived the magic hole, and the game goes on. Petra's disabled the shield. What will Mumby do now? She missed! Mumby missed!
What? How?
I don't believe it! She's down! Mumby is down! We are witnessing history tonight, folks. Mumby is down and Petra has emerged victorious! Ladies and gents, give a hand for the new champion of Woot's Wild Arena of the Arcane, Petra! What a show! That was incredible!
You had time of your
She
life,
got
didn't
lucky.
you, Woot?
Lucky or not, she's the champion now.
Yes, she is. It's a good thing this girl was here to fight your battles for you.
You arrogant witch!
Just shut up, both of you. We've got the tower key. Let's go.
This isn't over, wizard. I will
Can
win
we
my
leave and go
prize.
fight Mombi again
Maybe
just
you
for
will,
fun?
but not today. Let's get out of here.
I think I should try that.
Can't
Phil
believe
left.
this
No,
day
we're
is
gonna be
finally
watching the
arrived.
cutscene.
Nobody's been inside Glinda's tower in over 15 years.
Nobody? What about Mombi?
Mumby never cared about the tower. It was just a symbol to her. I hope the key still works. It opened! Praise Lurleen, it opened! Glinda, I'm coming!
Crazy old man. Wait for me!
Alright, we're in!
For an overweight geezer, he's pretty spry. Hey! You! Wait!
Look here. It's all destroyed. Just laid to waste, exposed to the elements, rotting away just like everything else in this stinking kingdom.
The Frogman's music has followed us all the way here and it's annoying.
How did you run up here so fast?
I was foolish. I wanted to enter this tower and for everything to be like it was.
Glinda at a desk and those stuck in a book. It was the only hope I had left. Stupid. Just a stupid old man.
Can I leave?
This isn't my problem. I can just leave. No, I can't. The door is locked and the wizard still has the key.
Yeah, gotta love it. So, you don't even go all the way down to try, and... whatever. That's mine. Let's do this.
What? Oh, hello there. May I help you?
What? No, can't be. Kid, what have you done?
I brought her back.
No, this illusion. This isn't funny.
Illusion? I'm no illusion, Pinhead. What's gotten into you?
Pinhead? Only Glinda called me Pinhead.
Exactly. Ergo, I am Glinda. It's logic. Didn't I teach you anything?
But you're dead.
Yes, I am. It's a bit bothersome, I admit, but there's much work to be done. I will need some help, if you are willing.
You don't even have to ask.
Petra, thank you for freeing me. I know you're on a mission. If there's anything I can do to help, I will.
We did it! Glinda, we don't even know what witch she is free.
Pinhead?
Yeah, it's nothing.
The wizard's full name is Fadric Isaac Norman Henkel Emmanuel Ambrose Diggs. Or Pinhead for short.
I left that name behind a long time ago. But I have to admit, I like hearing it from you.
I don't know whether to feel happy or sick. What do you know about the spirit rod?
The rod is not of Ozian origin. I don't know where it came from, nor how I came to be imprisoned.
I don't see why I just check comments offensive, but I'm allowing it.
Perhaps I can study it in more detail when my workshop is rebuilt.
How do you know my name?
I've been reading a book about you.
Reading about me? Where?
Don't worry. It's not a book you can buy in a shop. This is my book of records. It contains the story of everybody in Oz. I spent 20 years dead. I had lots of time to read.
I'm looking for somebody.
I know. Your brother. I read about him. Most perplexing.
Perplexing? What did your book say?
Nothing. There is no mention of your brother, nothing at all, aside from the fact that you are looking for him.
That makes no sense.
Yes, most unusual. My book never contradicts itself. It is an intriguing puzzle and one that requires further study, but I'm afraid I have more pressing things to attend to first.
Sure. The problems of a whole kingdom were much more important than finding my missing baby brother. Or so I keep telling myself.
Alright, let's go.
It's time I left. Not that it hasn't been a blast, but I need to get back to the Emerald City.
Of course. Give my regards to Queen Ozma.
Of course we'd like that. But unfortunately it's...
Not so fast!
Didn't I just defeat you?
Quiet, Petra. My quarrel is not with you.
Mombi of Gilligan. Leave this place. It does not belong to you.
What was that? Was that the sound of moral self-righteousness? Then it must be Glinda. Not even death can stop her from nagging.
Mombi, show some sportsmanship. We won fair and square.
Fair? I think not. Those were politricks, not real magic.
They were real enough to defeat you. Beat it, Mombi. Keep some shred of dignity and just fly away.
Dignity? Let's see how dignified you look when you are falling to your death.
No! Don't worry, Pinhead, I've got you. I won't let you fall.
Let go of him. Never. I can keep this up as long as you can. Gravity is doing most of the work for me.
The years haven't improved you at all.
Wow, that's a far view out.
Perfection.
You're as modest as ever.
You
Let's
can
cut to
talk.
the chase.
Always locked in your tower with your books.
Hey, coach! Catch!
Another parlor trick? Parlor trick or not, you have failed. Leave my tower. Now. That's it. I wanted to give you a clean death, but now I want you to suffer. Prepare, Wizard of Oz, for 1,000 agonies never before experienced by...
Hold!
What? I can't move!
You forget. This is Glinda's tower. You held onto it for years and never realized its true purpose. There is power here. Power that is awakening. You took me by surprise before, but now we're ready for you.
Impossible! No. Logical. Pinhead, I believe Maneuver 14B is called for.
Oh, that takes me back.
Well, she's gone.
Not bad.
Not bad? She's at least halfway across the deadly desert by now.
You've done better.
What just happened?
Maneuver 14B.
It's not something you can do alone. It requires 2 magic users to pull off successfully.
Mombi won't be bothering us anytime soon.
Where is she?
By my calculation, somewhere in the middle of the domestic ocean.
Can't she just fly back?
Eventually.
Witches like her don't like water very much.
So she's dead?
No, but she's severely weakened. It will take her a long time to get back. By that time, we'll be ready for her.
Interesting.
I'll leave the two of you alone.
Very well. The door will open for you now. If you ever decide to return, feel free.
I will never return. Go, thank you. We're leaving, and it's plot time.
So I did it. The keystones are active, the witches are back, and I'm going home to bed. A shame nobody knows what I did tonight. Finding the lost keystones of Oz would look great on my resume. Ozma better be grateful. This Palooka stick has been nothing but... Ow! Stupid thing burned me.
Petra.
Looks to me like you have a Spanish keyboard enabled or something.
I should have known you'd show up, Cutter. You've got a lot of nerve coming back to Oz.
You have something that belongs to me.
The rod? You're too late. The witches have vamoosed.
You fix it by changing
Yes,
the
we
keyboard
know
back
that.
to the English one
It was
in the
always
settings.
our intention to free the witches. You simply did it for us.
I'm a little preoccupied right now, so I can't, show you step by step. I apologize.
You can thank me later.
Oh, we'll thank you, all right. With destruction.
Enough of this. What do you want?
This. The energy is still too hot. There we go.
Holy Lurleen!
What?
There are moments in life that sap you over the head like a club and leave you speechless. This was one of them. That handkerchief!
Huh?
That handkerchief, Cutter! Where did you get it?
What do you mean? It's my handkerchief.
No, it isn't! That design, that embroidery, I'd recognize it anywhere.
You're making no sense.
It belonged to someone else. Where did you get it? Answer me! Where did you get it?
It's just a handkerchief.
Give it to me. It doesn't belong to you.
Have some perspective. Your country is about to be destroyed.
I don't give a woozy's tail about Oz. Give me that handkerchief.
I had hoped to avoid this. You will recover. Your queen, on the other hand, will not.
William. Several hours later, I woke up and hurried to the
Oh,
royal
right. I
palace.
forgot about Ginger.
Something was obviously wrong.
You. I should have known you'd foul this up.
Shut up. Now is not the time.
I could have you arrested for that.
Go right ahead. Why break tradition? What happened here? Where's Queen Ozma?
She has been taken. I am acting as ruler in her stead.
Taken? By who?
By the Phanphasm spy.
Cutter!
Yes.
You can't blame me for this. The rod was empty. The spirits inside were gone.
Ozma gave you the rod. It was your responsibility.
Nobody told me the rod had this kind of power.
That is irrelevant.
Stand down, Ginger. She is partially correct. While the rod was her responsibility, we could not predict this would happen. Regardless of who is to blame, it does not change the facts. We are at war.
War?
A phantasm took Queen Ozma as hostage. There can be no doubt as to their intentions.
We are planning our strategy right now.
I need to find Cutter. It's important.
Cutter took Ozma to Phanphasm Island. We will teleport there and take them by surprise.
Bring Cutter back alive. I need to speak with him.
Cutter took Queen Ozma prisoner and started a war. If he resists, he will die.
Well, let's just ask the stupid question.
I want to be paid. Ozma told me that I would be compensated for my work.
You have a lot of nerve.
No, I have a lot of debt. I did what I was hired to do. I finished the job. I want to be paid.
How about I don't lock you up? Is that payment enough?
No, she is correct. We asked her to do a job. It would be bad form if we did not pay her.
You can't be serious.
Would 10,000 emeralds be enough?
That would suit me just fine.
Ginger, pay her.
Here's your blood money.
A pleasure doing business.
Alright, back to business.
How did Cutter do this?
The rod contained the spirits of the four most powerful witches in history. They charged the rod with immense power, but it was useless. The witches would not allow the rod to be used for magic while they were still inside.
But they're not inside anymore.
Yes, and now the Phanphasms possess the most powerful magic artifact in existence. We believe this was the Phanphasms' plan all along.
So?
How come nobody saw this coming? All we did was finish what the Phanphasms started.
We have made a gross error in judgment.
I'll say.
But it is being dealt with. Our forces are mobilizing as we speak. We defeated them once, we will defeat them again.
What is our battle strategy?
Our battle strategy, Petra? I believe that's classified military information. And you are not military. Or had you forgotten?
Okay, bye.
I'll be back.
Alright, so let's leave. Go home. No, we can't really. We're stepping outside to see him!
Lion?
Petra, how delightful it is to see you.
Button it, Furface. What are you doing here?
I was just paying my friend the Scarecrow a little visit. I wanted to see if he could use my services in our time of strife.
What sort of services did you offer the Scarecrow?
Invading another kingdom is a legal minefield. The Scarecrow has an amazing mind, but he is ignorant to the finer details of the law.
Like?
What kind of fine details?
Treaties, disagreements between various parties, unfair discrimination, and so on. Boring, but necessary.
I'm sure. Unfair discrimination. What does that mean?
Many are pushed out of important positions due to some trumped-up charge or another. I step in to ensure justice is done.
In other words, he helps corrupt government officials keep their jobs. I feel dirty having this conversation.
Thank you for the explanation.
Why don't you just get out of here?
Under most circumstances, I would love to. But with the lockdown in effect, I'm just as trapped as you. No matter. The invasion will begin soon and we will be free to go.
Goodbye.
Until we speak again.
Let's continue trying to leave, and we'll find out why we can't.
Tick-tock.
Petra, this palace is under lockdown until further notice. Remain inside the palace.
Why the lockdown?
Our strategy is to take the phantasms by surprise. We cannot let news of the coming invasion leak out of the palace.
So...
Nice job guarding me, Metal Mouth.
I have learned from my lapse in judgment, it shall not happen again.
See you around, Tick-tock.
We're not going back to jail, so that's good.
Goodbye.
Alright, so we need to follow Cutter. And we need to talk to you again.
Scarecrow.
Yes, Petra?
Why?
You can't kill Cutter. Sympathizing with the enemy. No! He knows something about my brother. We are at war, Petra. There are much greater things at stake. How do I get to Phanphasm Island? You don't. Only military personnel are going on this mission. Send me ahead of the army. And allow you to foul things up even more? How stupid do you think I am? Scarecrow, please, be reasonable. I just want to talk to Cutter.
It is out of my hands, I'm afraid. This is a military matter, so Ginger is in charge.
And I say no.
Yeah, that's right. That's the only problem, so... Unless you could confuse TikTok with the app, there's nothing really that you can do.
I'd like to re-enlist. You what? You heard me. Petra, get this through your head. We don't want you. We don't need you. And you will never see the inside of a uniform as long as I draw breath. I'll be back.
Okay. Goodbye. Can I use the mirror? We can. Huh.
Show me Ozma. Nothing. Of course.
Let's see.
Show. I see myself in the throne room, looking at a picture of myself in the throne room. Don't know what else I expected, really.
I don't know why I'm wasting time playing with this. Where's Dee?
Show me Dee's in her suite. Her little...
She's still there? Okay. Out of curiosity, can I blow the whistle again? Just see it. Toto out here? I guess he's not around. Okay. Forget it. Anyway.
Lion.
Petra, a rare pleasure it is to see you again.
I'm still gonna take you down one day.
Petra, I really must protest at this unwarranted vendetta you have against me. It is amusing, I admit, but it is slowly getting tiresome.
Goodbye.
Until we speak again.
What am I missing? There's something I'm missing, because there's something we're supposed to be able to do now, and we can't.
General, don't speak to me. If you have business, speak to the Scarecrow. He's in charge until we get Ozma back.
Okay. I was trying to click that.
Scarecrow.
Yes.
I'll be back.
Yeah, we need to follow him, but we've exhausted conversation there. We exhausted conversation outside. So, there's probably no reason to go talk to TikTok. Again.
TikTok.
This palace is remain.
I need to get to Phanphasm Island.
Only military personnel are allowed on the upcoming mission.
That's it? There's no way I can hitch a ride.
Negative. Only government representatives are authorized to visit an enemy in wartime.
Government representative? What's that?
Before invasion, an ambassador can be dispatched to conduct peace talks with an enemy.
Here we go. That's what I was looking for.
Who's the current ambassador?
No one currently holds that position.
Is that so? See you around, TikTok.
Goodbye.
And now let's go become ambassador. I bet Ginger's gonna love this idea. Nope, not the throne.
Yes,
I'd like to apply to be the Oz ambassador.
explain.
I'll act as your representative on
button somewhere?
Phantasm Island. You have to be joking. Maybe I can convince them to return Ozma without any bloodshed.
Your idea does have merit.
Sir, you can't possibly consider this. Don't you want to avoid another war? You should talk. Avoiding wars is what you do best. You deserted your post while on duty. You can't hold a government position. The law is clear.
She is correct, I'm afraid.
Okay.
The subject is closed. Our hands are tied.
I'll be back.
Well, we get to play lawyer now after I collect that button that apparently is over here. Where? Over here. Aha! Got it. And now it's lawyer time.
Lion,
Petra,
I'm a victim of unfair discrimination.
You are? Oh my, that is a problem. It's a good thing I'm an expert on solving problems.
I want to be an ambassador for Oz and have peace talks with the Phanphasms.
Admirable, I'm sure.
But I'm banned from holding the position due to my dubious military history.
That is patently ridiculous. You just have to... Oh dear, there I go, giving away free legal advice. Such a no-no.
Well, fine.
Tell me, what do I need to do?
Now, only fools give away information for free. I'm all too happy to take your case, but I charge for my services.
Fine. How much?
My usual fee is 5,000. But since it's you, I'll charge 10,000.
10,000? That's extortion.
No, that's business. If you find another lawyer in the palace, feel free to offer him the case.
Unfortunately...
This is it. The moment where all my ethics go down the drain. Was it worth it? Was finding William really worth it? Yes. Yes, he is.
Pardon?
Nothing. Here's your money.
Excellent. Now, allow me to speak to the Scarecrow on your behalf. So you see, it really is quite cut and dry. My client left the army voluntarily, but was never formally discharged.
Of course not. She quit.
You have documentation proving this.
We were at war. We didn't have time to fill out forms.
So, without a formal discharge, my client is still technically part of the Royal Guard.
Not in my eyes, she isn't.
But in the eyes of the law, she is.
Stop twisting words. She quit. End of story.
Laws must be followed, General. My job is to see that they are. By denying my client this ambassadorship, we will have no choice but to sue for discrimination.
We're in the middle of a war!
I know. What a scandal. We can't have that, can we, Scarecrow?
No, we can't.
I rest my case.
Well, Detective, the law has spoken. The ambassadorship is yours if you want it.
I do. Fine. Become our ambassador. Go to Phantasm Island and just try talking some sense into them. I hope they eat you alive. It's less than you deserve.
Bye, Ginger. So, let's talk business.
Scarecrow,
Ambassador?
I'd like to go to Phantasm Island.
Yes, maybe you can avoid this war after all. Take this potion. It will teleport you to the island. Make your way to their fortress and speak to the first and foremost Phanphasm. If you fail, drink the potion again. It will teleport you back here.
Alrighty.
Anything I should know before I go?
The first and foremost Phanphasm is known to be very formidable. His magic ability far outweighs anything we know. Be very careful, Ambassador.
Why is the General so hacked off?
She does not trust you. You can't blame her, can you? Perhaps you can redeem yourself. Perhaps not. Either way, don't neglect this chance you have been given.
We won't.
Goodbye, Scarecrow.
Goodbye, Ambassador Petra.
Alright, and one last thing we need to do before we go off to the Phanphasm Island.
Lion,
Miss Ambassador,
thanks for your help.
you were a client. It was the least I could do.
Don't think this lets you off the hook.
I will pretend I did not hear that. I believe you have duties to perform, Miss Ambassador.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Miss Ambassador.
And let's go.
I better make sure there's nothing I'm leaving behind.
There's not. It's just, they just put that in to
Okay.
scare you.
Here goes nothing.
That's just saying all buttons have been turned to concept art. I don't think we got all of it, so who cares?
Phanphasms. Their very name is feared throughout the land of Oz. 20 years ago, I avoided fighting them to look for my brother. It's only fitting that I come here to find him. All right, Phanphasms, look out. You might have dealt with the royal armies of Oz, but now you've got me. What happened to my brother, huh? Why does your spy have his handkerchief? Don't think you can hide the truth, because I'm marching up to your front door and demanding an answer. I'm Petra of the Emerald City, and nothing will stand in my way.
Well, except maybe you, and you, and you, and let's not forget you.
I beg to differ.
Ah, for Lurline's sake. Capture before I even take a step. What a waste of a good speech.
Do you think we haven't been watching our shores? You come here by yourself with no army and no weapons. Do you tire of life? Who are you?
Yeah, let's just not answer that question.
Where's Cutter?
Cutter? Yes, I see.
What do you mean? Take me to him.
All in good time.
Listen to me. An invasion force is on its way. Let's talk about this. Maybe we can make a deal.
Deal? We don't deal with Ozians. Take her away. Lock her away with her precious queen. I brought you a playmate, Ozma.
Don't expect any thanks.
Let us go.
Only to let you be destroyed in the field of battle? I think not. I have other plans.
Ozma, do something. I thought you had powerful magic.
They have drained my powers, unfortunately. I am as defenseless as you.
But I still...
I said I am just as defenseless as you.
Where's Cutter? I need to speak with him.
Ah, yes. I was hoping we would get to him. Our dear mutant child, a phantasm born with a human head. The perfect spy, don't you think? Almost too perfect, you might say.
What are you getting at?
Perhaps your precious queen can tell you.
Ozma, what is he talking about?
Yes, Ozma, tell her. Tell your dear subject what you gave us 20 years ago in exchange for leaving you alone.
I have nothing to say.
Ozma, Ozma, Ozma. There is no point in hiding. I still have the treaty document, the document we both signed. I can send someone to get it, but you might as well admit it and save us the effort.
Ozma, what was in that treaty?
Yes, Ozma, what was in that treaty?
They wanted an Ozian child. In exchange, they agreed to end the war.
A child?
Yes.
My brother?
Yes.
You gave them my brother?
We did.
and he was raised like one of our own. We gave him to a proper Phanphasm family and told him he was born with a human head. All in preparation for, well, this.
I feel drained. I feel sick. I feel tired. Of all the answers I searched for, I never expected. I never dreamed.
Well, it appears you two have lots to talk about. Goodbye, Ozians. I will see you after the battle.
Listen to me. It was for the greater good. Dozens were being killed every day. We would have won eventually, but the cost was too great. In the grand scheme of things, it was for the better. Your brother's sacrifice made the whole kingdom prosper.
Shut up!
Petra, I am...
Stop talking! Just stop! You know what this is? This is a sap spell. It drains the energy of magic users. How much energy do you have left, huh? Care to find out?
Extinguish that magic at once!
Or what? You'll throw me in prison? Why did you do it, Ozma? Just tell me that. Why?
It was my duty, Petra. Perhaps you've forgotten what that means.
Don't talk to me about duty, Your Majesty. I never forgot. Not once.
You may think so. Yet here we are.
And whose fault is that?
Enough of this! If you want to strike me down, do so. I am powerless to stop you.
It's almost like a dare. She's my enemy, but also my queen. No. No, you're not worth it.
Very wise.
This isn't about you. I'm getting out of here and I'm bringing my brother with me.
Alright. I want to try something that I've never actually done before. Can I just teleport her out?
I have nothing to say to her.
Okay, never mind. Well, let's get down to business.
That was easier than I thought.
That is most impressive. You have learned much.
I've learned more than I wanted to know.
Allow me to teach you something more. Take this spell. It is not beyond your ability to cast. It is called Reversia. Cast it on yourself and the effects of all your current spells will be reversed.
I thought you were drained of all your magic.
I still retain my knowledge, if not the ability.
Are we done here?
I know what you must think of me, but remember where your loyalty lies. Oz is still in danger. You must aid it if you can.
I'm only interested in my brother. Saving Oz is just a bonus.
Alright, let's go! Yes. We actually get to use that plant growing spell now. Big F on this. Alright, now we need to make it fall, so... let me reverse my magic.
Ow! I feel like my brain has been twisted inside out. Huh. It looks like Ozmo is right. The effects of my magic spells have all changed.
What's this do? Paths. Use magic, whatever. Let me plant shrink. What am I looking for? This one. Make wood fall. Perfect. And now we can cross the chasm. There it is. I was like, where's the icon to move on?
Hello? Anybody out there? Hey, anybody?
Hello?
Oh, thank Lurleen.
Oh, great. It's Mr. Wonderful. Ansel, what are you doing in there?
Petra? They sent you to save me? No offense, baby doll, but you're hardly the cavalry I was expecting.
So,
how do I get into the fortress?
Same way I got it. Get clapped in chains and then get dragged in.
I prefer a way that doesn't involve being tortured.
Suit yourself.
Alrighty.
What's going on around here? What happened after I last saw you?
After you fell off the gump, you mean?
Shut up and answer the question.
What's to say? They locked me in this cell and they left me for dead. Incidentally, if you could spring me, I'd really appreciate it.
Alrighty.
See ya, Ansel.
Sure, Dollface. I'm not going anywhere. I'll just be here, rotting in prison.
Can I go anywhere else? I don't think I can go in here. I never tried. It's locked, so let's escape in. Which is this one? And we're inside.
I can't believe that actually worked.
I'll say one thing for you, sweetheart. You sure know how to make an entrance.
I've got a potion that'll teleport you back to Oz. But first, I have a few questions.
Sure, I got time. I'm only losing circulation in my arms, but no worries. Ask whatever you want. I'm a captive audience, literally.
So,
tell me about the fortress. What can I expect?
Well, I haven't been exactly given the grand tour, sweetheart. We're in the Phanphasm Stronghold. It's built into the side of an active volcano. I'd prefer a tropical island myself, but I have to admit it's got style.
That spirit rod was dangerous. You've no idea what you were messing with.
Hey, if it weren't for me, Cutter would have freed the witches himself. And then we would have been caught totally by surprise. You can thank me later.
It's not like we just did that.
Where's the key to that door?
It's unlocked. Why bother locking the door when I'm all chained up like this?
What's outside that door? Any guards?
Just a smithy. That's where they create all their weapons. And their torture devices.
Have they tortured you?
Not yet, but they've been talking about it. You know, I'd be most grateful if you'd spring me before they make up their mind.
Where's Cutter?
Him? He's the one who locked me up in here. What do you want with that son of a woozy?
That's my brother you're talking about.
Brother? You've got to be kidding.
Do I look like I'm joking? Where is he?
Upstairs, I guess. He doesn't bother much with me.
Take a sip of this potion. Just a sip, I said.
Ah, the taste of freedom. Thanks, babyface. Maybe I'll look you up when this is over.
That idiot drank the rest of the potion. Now I'm trapped. I think I preferred him when he was on a shelf.
I almost wonder what that lever did, and it does nothing. Torture devices, discard weapons. Yes, let's just talk about how their old book and can hurt people, but not take a weapon to arm ourselves. So smart. Alright, we gotta get past this Phanphasm smithy. It's easy, just blow the dog whistle. And he's down for the counts. Can't take anything from him.
In this state, I feel kind of sorry for him.
Okay.
This is where all the Phanphasm weapons are made. I hope I don't run into the finished product. I don't plan on doing any digging. At least I hope not. I must be right inside the volcano. I'll say one thing for lava. It's a great fuel source.
Cool. I actually didn't know that Petra would say stuff about all the stuff in the room, so I've just been clicking on it.
In this state...
Nope. Keep going.
Inside. Keep moving.
Is this how you treat all of your guests?
You are not my guest. You are my prisoner. And soon you'll be a dead prisoner. Up the stairs.
Perfect, so...
Behold our triumphant leader, the first and foremost, who led our people, the Phanphasms, toward honor and glory. I'd be impressed if it weren't so cliche.
Is there anything else you're gonna say? Can I take the torch? Okay, can I go up here? I can, actually. Alright, let's look around. I don't usually come here first. Locked. Well, mainly because there's no reason to, as I see that now. Alright, let's go.
You. I've been looking everywhere for you.
Stay back! Just stay back.
You don't have to shill for the phanphasms anymore.
It's too late. The spirit rod, it's shown me things. I saw everything. The treaty, my childhood, you.
You're my brother.
I thought I was a phanphasm, born with a human head. I always thought it sounded ridiculous, but the proof was right between my shoulders. But no, I was just used by the ones I thought were family. Did I ever really belong here? How stupid was I?
You were a kid. You couldn't have known.
No, I couldn't have. But that doesn't make it any better, does it?
I'm sorry. I should have been there.
It's not your fault.
I'm your big sister. It was my job. You know the truth now. You can come home.
Home? What is home anymore? Here, where they just used me as a weapon? Or Oz, where I just committed several war crimes?
That doesn't matter to me. I never gave up looking for you, not once. I knew you couldn't be dead, I always knew. You have a home. You have a real family.
Just go.
William.
That is not my name. I no longer remember it. It means nothing to me.
It could be your name again, if you want.
It's too late for that. The crimes I've committed, the things I've done. There's no turning back.
Are you just giving up? Because no brother of mine would give up without a fight.
What is this? Loyalty? After all I've done? After all I've done to you? I could have killed you. I almost did.
But you didn't. Which means you have a chance.
A chance where? In Oz?
Oz used to be a wonderful place to live. When the phanphasms took you away, it turned dark and mean. Maybe, just maybe, you can return some light to it.
Redemption.
Anything's possible.
What can I do?
Put down the rod. Don't fight.
It's too late! The first and foremost is going to kill Ozma. With her dead, your magical defenses will be destroyed.
But what about the keystones?
Ozma is the ruler of Oz. She is a powerful symbol. Without her, your country is just as weak. With her dead, our armies will have no trouble defeating yours.
Here's your chance for redemption.
By saving Ozma, perhaps.
Where's your boss taking her?
He was going to bring her to the volcano.
Then let's go.
You really think I can be forgiven?
No.
If you help save Ozma's life, maybe. Besides, she owes me. She owes both of us.
This door will take us inside the volcano. Hopefully we're not too late.
See the end of your life, Queen of Oz. Tell me, how does it
I feel nothing but pity first and foremost. The armies of Oz will stop at nothing to avenge me.
You are hardly beloved.
Hey,
You think
right.
they will fight for you?
They don't fight, but for Oz.
No matter. As soon as you are gone, your precious magical defenses will be destroyed.
That may be, but that will not...
What is this?
She just flew away.
Cutter, you traitor! Have you gone mad?
I'm sane for the first time in my life.
You've signed your own death warrant! Guards, take them!
First we win, and then...
Your Majesty,
Let's see what's
you are
happening.
safe.
TikTok, give me a status report.
The invasion force is about to be teleported in. Our mission was to rescue you. Shall we proceed with the attack?
Yes, TikTok. Let's wipe out this threat once and for all.
The attack is started! Go man your posts, I'll deal with these two! I'm impressed, Petra of Oz! Not only did you save the Queen, but you also turned my trusted lieutenant against me. Why? To save your country? Since when are you so loyal?
Oz isn't perfect, but it doesn't deserve this.
You mean the country that sold off your brother in exchange for an empty promise? Think on that and tell me what Oz deserves. This is the cause you betray me, poor Cutter? Oz won't love you for it. Oz won't honor you for it. Here you will be. It's not too late. Use the Spirit Rod and fight with us!
I don't know anything about causes. But for over 20 years, I lived here and forgot all about Oz. Petra is my sister. She never forgot about me. Maybe I don't have any causes worth fighting for, but I know that I'll fight for her.
Then watch her die.
No! Petra, go!
I'm not leaving you!
I'll be right behind you. Go!
Alright, leaving. You'll let me, there we go.
Down the stairs, quick!
We're cut off!
Nice try, Ozians. Now die.
Quick, clear the way! I'll hold him off as long as I can.
Reverse the magic. And shrink the plants. That's not
It's not over until I say it is. We raised you. We sheltered you. This...
Quick, go!
Going.
I would have put you on the Emerald City throne.
We don't care.
Locked!
What are you doing? Leave!
It's locked!
Locked?
Yes, locked. That door won't open unless I wish it to. Let's end this.
Accept defeat with dignity. Open the door and let us go.
Alright, we'll do this first.
You're one to talk.
William! What? I don't know. I'm doing all I can.
Fighting for a cup.
Get out of the way, Petra. I need to reverse my magic again. And teleport Dread. Hang on. Once it lets me do it.
Crumbling around you.
If I am to be destroyed, I am taking you with me.
There we go.
What? Very cute. You think I can counteract a teleportrait spell?
Not if I have something to say about it. There, that should hold him for now. I don't know what you've got in mind, but do it, quick!
Are you hearing me?
A torch! This should do the trick.
We can't hear you. But here we go.
You, Petra. You wish you were never born. And as you both burn, I will laugh and laugh and laugh. Hey, what's that smell? No! No! What are you doing? It can't end like this. Please, stop it! I'll give you anything! Anything!
It's too late. He's gone. It's over.
Good riddance.
Sure, I guess. This is a good thing. I know that. It's just...
Surrender!
No! Just kidding, we surrender.
Tick-tock! You've arrived just after the nick of time.
Where is the first and foremost?
Gone. He won't be bothering anyone anymore. Take us out of here. We'll explain on the way. Imprisoned for life. That's the gratitude they showed my brother. Ozma claims she showed mercy by not executing him. That's the last time I save her life. William.
Please don't call me that. I'm never going to be William again. I see that now.
You're William to me. And I brought you something.
This is me?
Yes, that's you.
I wish I could remember.
No brother of mine is rotting in prison.
Then maybe you should not think of me as your brother. It might be easier that way.
You were supposed to have a life. Instead, they shattered it. And now they won't let you pick up the pieces.
It doesn't matter, Petra. Who am I? Where do I belong? Nowhere.
What about the university? You belonged there.
Yes, that was pleasant, but the bridges have been burnt. I can't go back to that life. I'm the one who nearly sent your kingdom to war.
Goodbye, William.
Please, call me Cutter.
Well, anyway, there's one last magic spell we can do. It's kinda stupid, but here we go.
I'm going to do something, William. Hold on tight. It worked.
And that's it. That's all the gems on the little bar down there. Game is done.
Teleportrait.
Petra? What happened?
You're home.
I am? What did you do?
I'm not sure. I wasn't sure this would work.
I'm a kid again. I feel funny. I'm starting to forget. My life, it's like a dream. Cutter, was I him?
Yes and no.
He's like a stranger, a grown-up that I don't know. He scares me.
Don't worry, he's gone now.
So it's okay if I forget about him?
Sure, kid.
That's good. I don't think Cutter was very happy.
Not all of us can be that lucky.
Yeah. The city, it's so beautiful.
You know what, William? You're right.
Let's stay here forever.
In my experience, second chances are rare and precious things. But when given, they are often squandered. What will my brother do with his second chance? Will he grow up and do great things? Or will he just end up on the same path?
Hey, sis, can we go on a gump ride? I want to see the palace.
Sure, little brother, sure.
Race ya!
Hey, get back here! Or maybe, just maybe, things will be okay after all.
That's it. That's the game. What'd y'all think? Seriously, what'd y'all think? I personally love this game, even though I think the ending's a little... Nah. I'm not a big fan of the second chance part, but it's a great game. I have played this game so many times that... I mean, I'm still gonna play this game again, probably in the future. There's the credits. Yeah, this is definitely on my list of top 10 games. It's from 2009. It's kind of having some issues holding up, but I still love it, and I'm still gonna play as long as it's supported on my computer and will run without issues. Windowed mode seems to go okay. Full screen mode has some issues now, but oh well. So... yeah, Emerald City Confidential. Done. I played it 3 times on the Steam version, and I played it even more on other versions of the game I've owned. Big Fish took it down, so I had to get the Steam one, and then I played... the first time I played this game, it was for free. I got an ad-supported version of the game, and played it that way. And then eventually I actually just paid for it, because it's like, it's that good, we gotta do more of it. That's not the music I expected to start. But yeah, that was Emerald City Confidential. And now it's time for that. You know Jack music. You know Jack music while we decide what's next week's game. I have a feeling I know what y'all want, but let's hear it all. You want an episode of The Ride? I'm up for an episode of The Ride. I actually also installed... Today I installed a new one. Let me see what it is. You Don't Know Jack the Lost Gold. I just installed that one if you'd like to try it. One episode of The Ride or Lost Gold? Which would you like? Lost Gold, it sounds like? Okay. You Don't Know Jack Lost Gold. Coming up right after this break. One quick announcement before we jump into You Don't Know Jack Lost Gold. Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, we're going to be streaming the JackBox Party Pack 6. We're going to be playing all games that night, so clear your schedule. We're doing it on the launch date. Because, yeah, we're doing it on launch day. I would do it sooner, but I do have school that day. So, but yeah, that evening, Thursday night, 8 o'clock Eastern, we will be playing You Don't Know Jack, the JackBox Party Pack 6. And then, if y'all want more of it, we can do it for Saturday Night Live next week. Or we can pick another game. What do you want? You want more Pack 6 on next Saturday, or a different game? And don't say Crash Bandicoot, because I'm not playing that. Pack 6, I'm game with that. Two votes for Pack 6. Okay, that's what we'll do next week on Saturday. That's it for me. Well, talking me, I should say. We're going to let Cookie do the rest of the talking for the stream. So I'm going to go ahead and start getting the game up. And let's go, people. Okay, why won't you launch game? Are you not compatible with Windows 10? Uh-oh. This is not good. Did you not install correctly? Oh my gosh, it might not installed correctly. I think it didn't install correctly, so we're going to uninstall it. And how long will it take to reinstall? 3 minutes and 40 seconds. Let's see if we can get this to go really quickly. If this is going to take longer, it's going to take longer because I'm streaming. Yeah, I'll install the ride later. I'll install Fool's Gold at a later time. For the sake of getting going now, we're going to switch to the ride.
Get ready for a fun Saturday night, because that's what we're here for, to spread a little sunshine into your drab, wretched existence. How many of you are there? Well, just the one. That's fine. Is this the first time on the ride for you? Welcome back. I need you to type in your name now. How gracious of you. Thanks. If you feel like buzzing, use the letter B. And now, it's time for the best part of the ride. Remember, you're always getting closer to the bottom.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide. This episode of You Don't Know Jack is brought to you by the Old and the Senile Retirement Home. Send your parents to our rooms. And now, here's the host, delicious as his name, Cookie.
Hey, how's it going? You know, I'd probably tell my mother about the affair, too. Mostly because if she found out I knew, she'd bust my skull. Okay, you want a little fun for the whole family? Sorry, wrong game. Alright, bang your buzzer and grab the highest value. Coming up. Parental logic, oxymoron, or paradox? Okay, you ready for this question? $39.97 is on the table. Here it is. Which of these parental sayings is not an imperative sentence?
Get a haircut, because I said so. Take out the trash.
Or
turn off the computer.
go for it. Imperative sentences give a command, and this one doesn't. Why? Because I said so. If you don't like it, tough. I'm in charge, and you'll do as I say as long as you're here. Okay, hit your buzzer and try to snag the highest value you can. Alright, that's alright. Okay, here's your category. Muppet babies? Who are the Muppet parents? Here we go. Considering their colors, which Muppets could most likely be Kermit's parents? Gonzo and Elmo, Big Bird and Cookie Monster, Bird and Animal, or Snuffleupagus and Miss Piggy? It's yours if you want it. Yellow and blue make green. And on our next show, we'll show you how to use a box of crayons and a microwave to make all the colors of the rainbow. Now select the highest value and see if you hit the jackpot. This one's called Your Mama. Get your buzzer finger ready. Here we go. Oh no! You stepped on a crack! Which of these could you not have broken? Your mother's sacrum, your mother's lumbar, your mother's occipital, or your mother's coccyx? Take it!
After I carried you for 9 months, this is how you treat me?
The occipital bone isn't in her back, it's the back of your mama's skull. And unless you want to feel the back of her hand, don't bust nothing else. Okay, buzz in and lock onto the highest value you can. Hey, can't be too disappointed with that. Here's your category. The USO at the PTA. Okay, picture this. You've missed a ton of classes and your mom and dad are being called into a parent-teacher conference. If your parent-teacher conference occurred during the Paris Peace Conference, what would be the best excuse for all your days absent? Fighting in the trenches during World War I, storming the beaches during World War II, digging foxholes during the Korean War, or hiding in Canada during the Vietnam War? Go get it! If you're hiding in Canada, you'll have to learn to speak Canadian. Here's a few things I know. They call American cheese Canadian cheese, and a hoser is like a douchebag. You should have picked this. The Paris Peace Conference ended World War I, and if you can simulate a little shell shock, you can probably get out of gym class, too. Okay, select the value of the questions. Spank your buzzer when it feels right. We're calling this one Test tube babies are so lucky. All right, take a look at this letter to an advice column and tell me who wrote it. My twin and I have the most embarrassing foster mother. She walks around with her teats hanging out, she dresses up in sheep's clothing, and howls at the moon when normal mothers sleep. Help! Who most likely sent this letter? Cain and Abel, Chang and Aang, Romulus and Remus, or Zan and Jaina? Take it! Nah, conjoined twins Chang and Aang aren't easily embarrassed. I mean, they married sisters and had like 21 kids. The correct answer is...
If you boys don't come out of that bathroom, I will huff and I'll puff and I'll blow that door down.
Romulus and Remus were the twin sons of Mars that were suckled and raised by a wolf. Hey, buzz into selective value. Skip-to-maloo, shamalama ding-dong. What the hell is that? Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Now then, here's what your real category looks like. A diet for the constipated parent. Keep in mind, the sooner you hit your buzzer, the more cash you can pick up. Okay, think of all the trials of being a parent and then tell me what this rhymes with. Liz Hair T Bun. None. And ignore the punctuation. First clue, it involves labor. Work sucks. It involves labor and a splitting bellyache. Last clue, they say Julius Caesar was born this way. You mean you've never heard of a pregnant woman having a Liz Hairtibun-Heckman before? Cesarean section, sort of like Thanksgiving dinner. A little carving with a knife, some spilled gunk on the table, and good old-fashioned family love. All right, buzz in for the cash. Okay, give it up for... Isn't everyone enamored with my baby like I am? Oh, great. It's time for a very special guest host. See, we have this great new daycare system here at work that allows me to spend a lot more time with all of my wonderful coworkers' babies. And here's one of them now. Bill?
Hey, Cookie. This is my new baby girl, Candy. The mean old boss makes us work so long, I don't get to spend much time with her. But I didn't want my little Candy feeling left out, did I? So I brought her in here to ask her own question.
Oh, how wonderful.
Okay, here she goes. Speak into the mic, Candy.
Or...
yours if you want it. If you would have listened to what's her name, you would have picked Vop.
It is the right answer, isn't it? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. You're so funny. Aren't you the funniest little baby girl a dad could have? Yes, you are.
Oh, that's nice. I'm gonna go vomit.
God, it's amazing. I mean, she's not speaking English, but you can understand everything she says. Candy, is there anything you want to add before you go?
Did she just say up yours, Cookie? Hit your buzzer to choose the value of the next question. I have nothing to say about that. Here's your category. Double dating in the animal world. Okay, play ball. Suppose Mr. and Mrs. Camel went out for the evening with Mr. and Mrs. Walrus. Given the appropriate names for the male and female of each species, of what would the party consist? A bull, a cow, a bull and a cow, a buck, a doe, a boar and a tabby, a ram, a mare, a cock and a jenny, or a boar, go get it! Male camels and walruses are both called bulls. The females of both species are called cows. And when the four of them get together, it's really disgusting. Hit your buzzer to select the value. Well, a good fart sound effect would be appropriate, but here's your category. Donuts make my brown eyes blue? Okay, you know how some genes for eye colors are dominant and some are recessive? Well, if Van Morrison's brown-eyed girl and Chuck Berry's brown-eyed handsome man have recessive blue-eyed genes, what's the chance that their child will have Elton John's blue eyes? 0%, 25%, 50%, or 75%? Go for it! If brown-eyed parents have blue-eye recessive genes, there's a 1 in 4 chance their child will have blue eyes. And considering the gene pool, the kid would be a flamboyantly gay, born-again Christian who often ends up in jail. All right, it's time to choose the value of the question. Let's do it. It's dead, it's disgusting, it's roadkill. Alrighty, remember to buzz in on the item that correctly unites the pair on the screen. And don't forget, bonus cash for the bonus puzzle at the end. Can you say grease lightning? Just checking, here we go. What you do on a cigarette and color blank. What do these two things have in common? Type of truck and blank the knife. And ain't like blank. Tom Hanks movie, and Andre the Giant was really blank. Score! Universal blood donor, and the roundest letter. What models usually have, and they go all the way up. Term of endearment, and blank Ray Leonard. Let's nab that bonus. What do all the correct answers have in common? Are they all nicknames containing daddy, family cars, annoying in-laws, desirable traits in children, baby products, earth mothers, desirable traits in children, nicknames containing... You nailed it! Rack it up! I'm gonna be your sugar daddy. Count it. that's what your current score looks like. Let's keep going. Okay, buzz in and lock onto the highest value you can. Ooh, diarrhea. Anyway, here's your category. She either swallowed a goat or she's blessed with child. So, remember those sex ed films we all saw? Pregnancy was demystified, we learned the words for sperm and ovum, and we didn't have to explain the process as he put his thing in her down there. Well, get ready to buzz and start typing. So pretend I'm holding a dandelion and help me complete this saying. Mama had a baby and her what popped off? Type it in when you know. It's all yours. Type in your answer and hit return. Good morning.
Here's your hat. What's your hurry?
All you had to do is type this. It's a game you play with dandelions. Mama had a baby and her head popped off. And the dandelion head goes flying. And it's a hell of a lot less gross than what actually happens when Mama has a baby. Okay, select the value of the question. Spank your buzzer when it feels right. Here's your category. Mother Nature and her miracle whip. Hey, did your mom ever cut the crusts off the bread for you? Yeah, mine neither. If Mother Nature trims the crust off the earth while making a sandwich, what will she be cutting away? The mesosphere, the hydrosphere, the lithosphere, or the movie sphere? Go get it! Tasty. Cutting off the lithosphere gets rid of all that nasty crust. Now she'd only lay off the mayo in the egg salad. All right, bang your buzzer and grab the highest value. My mom says I'm the best host ever. She also says this is your clue. Lies our parents tell us. I still wonder about the time my folks said they were making funny shapes under the blanket. Well, I don't know. Who would make that up? Let's see your final score. That's the story.
Why aren't those earnings projections on my desk?
Has this happened to you? We can help. We're SkyFib. Using an advanced network of satellites and messaging pagers, SkyFib provides you with instant context-appropriate excuses.
Taylor, I'm still waiting for those earnings projections. Why don't you have them?
Oh, excuse me, my pager. I had to go to Lamaze class.
You're pregnant? Well, okay.
SkyFib can help in any situation.
Honey, Tammy said she saw you going into the bowling alley last night. Weren't you working late?
I was, doing a bowl-a-thon for kids with smallpox.
Oh, honey, I'm so impressed.
And you'd be impressed to know who uses SkyFib.
Mr. President, did you have an extramarital affair with that woman?
Oral sex is not adultery.
Let SkyFib help you today.
But honey, wasn't smallpox eliminated in the 70s?
I just, wanted the kids to have a transmission error. I'm dead, aren't I?
Oh, yes.
Tonight on the Nature Channel, don't miss part 2 of the critically acclaimed documentary, Ducks. Part 2 of Ducks, tonight at 9 Eastern, 8 Central, only on the Nature Channel.
Playing solitaire on the computer is fun, right? But it's hard to remember all those rules. Now there's a computer card game that gets back to the basics.
52 card pickup 2000.
That's right. 52 card pickup 2000 does all the work by throwing the virtual deck all over the virtual room.
Whoa! There are cards all over the place.
You know what to do next.
Here's the 4 of clubs under this couch. I'm gonna pick it up.
Wow, there's 3 or 4 under this table. I'm gonna pick them up.
You can play by yourself or set up exciting tournament play. With your web browser, you can even play other people across the internet. It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide. This episode of You Don't Know Jack, The Ride, is brought to you by the Plastic Mortician Association of Beverly Hills. It's never too late for a nip and tuck. And now, please welcome your host, Cookie.
All right, welcome to the game. Now let's get started. And try to look alive out there, huh? Okay, let's ride. But hey, keep it down. You can wake the dead. Okay, hit your buzzer and try to snag the highest value you can. Your category is Iron Maiden opened and Death closed. We'll be kicking around $5,128 on this question. Here you go. If there were a Megadeth at a Megadeth concert, what most likely occurred? An epidemic disease, a natural disaster, a nuclear war, or a shredding guitar solo? Take it!
Okay, the next freak who jumps on stage during my solo gets a nuclear bomb up his ass! I mean it!
Megadeth is a unit used to represent 1 million deaths during nuclear war. But I think the only venues that hold that many people are in Brazil. Now select the highest value and see if you hit the jackpot. Well, there you go. Here's your category. Mythology's Funniest Deaths, Part 4. And now, the question. Which of these activities might the Greek tragic figure Icarus have done that would have foreshadowed his death? Eat lots of chicken livers, jump potholes on his big wheel, wax his legs and arms, or poison himself with Spanish fly? Go for it! Icarus made a pair of wings out of wax and feathers. When he flew too close to the sun, his wax wings melted. But, you know, it gave him a smoother and silkier death than shaving would have. Hit your buzzer to choose the value of the next question. The category is You'll Miss Me When I'm Dead and Gross. All right, dry your eyes and complete the following sequence. Denial, anger, blank, depression, acceptance. What word completes? It's yours if you want. According to the famous model, the third stage of dealing with death and dying is bargaining. And the final stage is patting down the dirt. But you probably knew that, didn't you? I mean, you've gotten the last 3 questions right, so you obviously know a lot about death, huh? That's kind of creepy. Do you consider yourself to be one of those goth kids? Hit your buzzer to select the value you want. Oh, nice picking. Oh, get out of here! It's time for a dis or dat question. The category for this dis or dat is, I was dying up there. I'm gonna list 7 movie titles, and for each one I want you to tell me if it starts with dat or starts with fatal. You're gonna get some money for each right answer, and you're gonna lose some for each one you get wrong or that you don't get to. Okay, you have 30 seconds to get all of them. Let's do it. Again, starts with dead or fatal. Presidents. Attraction. Oh, it's society. Man walking. Beauty. I don't wear plaid. 6 right. Not quite perfect, but you can't get any closer. Let's throw it into your score. All right, there it is. Let's keep moving. All right, it's time to choose the value of the question. Let's do it. Okay, give it up for... Did Snow White have a bat mitzvah? In accordance with Jewish ritual, when someone dies, immediate family members must sit Shiva for a period of 7 days. According to Jewish tradition, if Snow White's wicked stepmother is sitting Shiva, what does she have to do with her mirror? Cover it, break it, clean it, or talk to it? Go get it! While they're sitting Shiva, mourners are supposed to cover the mirrors so that vanity does not interfere with the mourning period. The wicked queen also has to give up her comfy chair and sit on a box. Hope she kept the apple crate. All right, buzz in for the cash. Okay, nice shot. Here's your category. His whole life just went down the toilet. Here's the question. If you flush your dead goldfish down a toilet in Peru, which of the following will happen? He'll swirl down clockwise, he'll swirl down counterclockwise, he'll go straight down without swirling, or it depends on the toilet. Go for it! No, the drain would supposedly swirl down counterclockwise, but I said toilet. Hate to see your kitchen sink. Well, what do we have here? Although many people say that toilets flush in the opposite direction in the southern hemisphere, the direction of flow actually depends on the direction the pipe in the tank points. Hey, okie doke, let's check out the category. Some old ladies should eat cat food. Okay, this is a fill in the blank, so buzz in and type your answer when you know it. Now pay attention and take a listen to this autopsy report.
The cadaver is an old lady I know. She has an enormous bump protruding from her stomach. My God, she swallowed a horse, inside of which is a cow, and in the cow's mouth is a goat, and a dog, and a cat, and a bird, and a spider!
If the tape hadn't run out, what would you have heard the coroner find inside the spider that the old lady swallowed? You want it, you got it. What a pity. Too bad you didn't type this. According to the gruesome children's rhyme, the old lady swallowed a fly and a bunch of other animals. I don't know why she swallowed the fly. Perhaps I'll vomit. Now select the highest value and see if you hit the jackpot.
I saw a movie late last night and it just scared me shitless. S-C-A-R-Y, S-C-A-R-Y, S-C-A-R-Y. I think I soiled my britches.
Welcome to Scary! Remember to buzz in on the first letter of the answer you have in mind. If you get all 5 letters, you win the cash. Here we go. The blank horror. Famous psycho scene. Airplane. Abominable snow monster. Murderer Jack the Blank. Ripper. Scary young urban professionals. What you do to a pumpkin? Nice pumpkin. What to do if you're chased? Run like hell! Blank crawlies. Creepy. The nightmare happened on Elm Blank. Elm Street. Keeps vampires away. Hitchcock's first name. Now, baby. Come on, one more letter and you really cash out. Scared person equals blank belly. Are you yellow? I just... Ooh, scary. We got a bonus. That's what your current score looks like. Let's keep going. Hit your buzzer to choose the value of the next question. Coming up. But caning an American boy is just barbaric. Let's get going. If capital punishment were only legal in the world's capitals, which of these could not happen to you? Getting the chair in Canberra, getting hanged in Havana, getting beheaded in Buenos Aires, or getting injected in Istanbul? Take it! Istanbul's not the capital of Turkey. Ankara is. And besides, a turkey injection probably wouldn't kill you. You'd just be really sleepy. All right, bang your buzzer and grab the highest value. Well, you win some, you lose some, badly. Here's the category. Farming is so goth. Okay, you know that thing the Grim Reaper carries? I never know how to pronounce that word. With which of these words does this word rhyme? Bitta, Lethe, Tithe, or Rethke? It's yours if you want it. Scythe rhymes with tithe. But I still like to call it the Grim Reaper's big scary pointy thing. Okay, select the value of the question. Spank your buzzer when it feels right. It's roadkill time. Buzz in when you see the item that correctly pairs up the two items on the screen. And also, there's some bonus money up for grabs at the end. Okay, pop the clutch, baby. Pitcher and catcher, and assault and blank. What's the common link between these two? Score. Slang for money and flanking butter. Thin layer and movie. Disagreeable person and blank box. nicer material. To take advantage of, and the blank of human kindness. Okay then, bonus. What do all the correct answers have in common? Are they all what really killed Kennedy? Major industries of the Bahamas, mortuary terms, birth control methods, dates with expiration dates. That's it, count it. You got it, good for you. Now go away, your time's up. All right, there it is, let's keep moving. Okay, hit your buzzer and try to snag the highest value you can. You can do a lot worse than that. Let's check out your category. Rock, rock till you drop. So, you want to see the question? Yeah, me too. Here we go. Which song title best describes the Hindu funeral custom of sati? The Beatles' Happiness is a Warm Gun, The Supremes' You Keep Me Hanging On, Blue Oyster Cult's Burnin' For You, or Roberta Flack's Killing Me Softly? Go for it! The now outlawed practice of a widow throwing herself on her husband's burning funeral pyre is called sati. And once the widow's all burned up, she'd be sooty. Okay, buzz in and lock onto the highest value you can. How can I put this? Well, here's your clue. In other words, he died. I bet I know what this one's about, but I'm not telling. Here we go. Let's see that final score! There it is!
From the pure mountain spring waters of Colorado to the whispering wheat fields of Montana comes whole, natural, yummy goodness.